Yeah.
Dude, a little update on the Hawks.
Now we have to find out if my YouTube is working. Oh my goodness. Gosh dang it. You know what? We'll just go like this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
We'll just go like this. Hold on.
Oh, careful with that. It's going to end up in the endless loop. All right, there we go. Make sure you guys
Oh
are
my
on
god, somebody
screen.
said something rude to you guys.
Was it you since you're looking at your phone?
No.
Just a guess.
It could have been anybody, actually.
Could it have been?
It could have been
everybody?
anybody.
Could it?
That
Could it
name is
really?
Andrew William Smith on TikTok.
There we go. Okay. So everything is going. We are good. I'm going to.
Everything is awesome.
I'm not dead yet.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you got a pea green. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's a different side of the song.
It's the real song. It's the only part
That's
I know.
the real song. Peeing.
That's the cut they didn't tell you about.
For real. Alrighty. Boys and girls.
Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? It's my
No.
penis.
What? No. What? Pause.
Rewind.
Who remembers what happened in the last time?
I sure as fuck don't.
Andrew, use your big brain.
Trying to remember.
We
We had
out of that.
defeated the dragon people, and we were. Was last time the time we escaped the cave and flew on brooms?
Yeah, that was part of it.
Yes.
So we were down in the dungeon, and Goblin's friend was like, "We're going to pour hot lava on you. He. The dragon's coming and he's unstoppable." And then RJ's like, "Hey, sweet thing," to the giant beast in the corner, and he was like, "Hey, it's me, Rizzard the Wizard, actually." And Rizzard kept getting in arguments with people about how they don't understand what he went through. But we flew around on magic broomsticks, which Joel made sure to say that that's the only time we could ever do that, so we never try it again. And we set the entire bar on fire with fire bombs from the sky and pouring oil all over the thatch roof of the bar.
And the one poor soul that betrayed us.
Yeah, the betrayal guy, we made sure to
Specifically.
start him on fire.
Yeah, we saw him through the
specifically.
burning hole in the roof, and we're just like, you know what?
We
Let's
go,
go.
we land, we go, Rizzard keeps transforming us so people don't know who we are. We go to a safe place. It's a bar that Rizzard seems to run somehow, kinda, because the owner doesn't show up. It's just Rizzard. And then we get in an argument about Golby, because Golby has to decide what he's going to do, and Gronk and Golby have a heart-to-heart about how Golby...
I was
To do
waving to
whatever.
Brandon. Sorry. I didn't want to interrupt what you were saying.
Golby, Golby and Gronk have a heart-to-heart about how Golby can choose a new path. He doesn't have to stick on the path he's been on forever, because the dark people, or the people who dress in black clothing.
We're not doing blackface, I swear.
I know what you meant, but
necessarily
it's just
that
funny.
great.
It's just funny how you
I
say it.
know. And Gronk opened up to everybody about his past and his childhood, and you're confused. Well, good job. Anyway, Gronk opens up about his past, about how he was abused as a child, and how his dad is bad, and he wants to be not like his dad. And then we were about to go into the magic shop, I think, to get the ore. And we were debating who should go in. And I said, none of you have to go in. I'll go in disguise or undisguised so I can get the ore that we were supposed to bring back to Zitzit. I don't know if I missed anything.
By the way, it wasn't
It wasn't. Or give the note to the guards about the dragon cult in their exposed under cavern.
Oh yeah,
Also true.
We-
That did happen.
we told the guards about the big hole into the ground.
Yes, sir. The other thing is, I did not tell you that you could only do that once. Rizzard was the one that told you he could only do it once.
That means there's
But
a
that's
chance.
you!
That doesn't. No, that's not me. That's an NPC. Got him.
Who controls the NPCs around here?
I don't know. Some guy with tattoos. What a jerk. Anyway.
Preach it, brother.
Anyway.
Are you still confused, guys, Dara?
Yeah,
I don't know how
screw
to
that guy.
say that
Yeah,
name.
Brandon. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna start a witch hunt for this guy. Who are these
Alright,
jokers? Okay.
Joel. I may have sent you a message.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't think I can do that.
I don't know. Let's see what he thinks, Joel. Go ahead and read what it said.
I don't think I will do that. I don't think I will. Okay.
Oh, God, that would be hilarious.
All right. Do you guys remember where you were?
Yeah, we were outside of the magic shop, and we were debating whether we should go in and get the medal or not, or skedaddle.
I
And
wasn't.
I said, I'll just go in and get the medal by myself.
I wasn't born with one. David Edwardswood. Wait, what? I wasn't born with one. Which part? Which part, David? David, please.
Who is Professor Jigglybutt?
Professor Jigglybutt. Real gig. I've never once in my life played or seen anything D&D. Well, welcome. You're gonna learn today, boy. Anyway.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell. Anyway.
Don't watch Andrew roll. He never gets above a 3.
Yeah, for real. That poor man.
Unless it's something that is completely impossible for my character to do, then I roll a 20.
Don't worry about it. What campaign y'all running? It's a homebrew there, Professor Jigglybutt. It is a homebrew that I have created for these kind gents and souls.
We just defeated a dragon cult.
Very true.
Shite.
The premise is kind of like, I'm Gronk and this is Mao, which is a paladin, and Mao finds Gronk working in a bar somewhere that he definitely should kind of stand out, because everyone there is like normal sized and Gronk is like humongous. But they team up. We defeated a vampire civilization underground. Then we found a robot. We met Tannen, who's playing Golbia Goblin, who's part of a religious group that me and Mao don't really trust. We went to the big port city. I found out there was a dragon cult there. Turns out that one of the people from Golby's cult actually was running the dragon cult, and we destroyed the dragon cult. And our friend Rizzard the Raven Wizard came back. So now we're just leaving town after defeating the dragon cult, and we are going to. My character is trying to pick up the reward for defeating the dragon cult that we were promised.
Also, you glossed over the fact that we lost Gronk, or not. Was it Grunk? Gronk?
Talk
What
about.
was his name?
Are you talking about Muck?
Muck. There you go. Sorry, I was thinking Kronk because you were using the same voice as Kronk.
We have gained and lost a lot of friends along the way. Like, we lost Raven Wizard, but he's back now because of Magic. The Gathering, the card game. No, just kidding.
Imagine.
He was using squirrels.
How
We've
long
been going
have we been?
for
Yeah,
quite a few months now.
true. Very true.
Trying to go every week.
Cool guy says on TikTok, not the Navy. There's only one of us that's been in the Navy, and you can. He's up here.
No, it's right here because the robots took over the Navy. That's the reference from SpongeBob.
Oh.
SpongeBob! It's not the Navy!
That's what they were talking about.
Well, I'm glad
This
you
is
got
the
the
clip
reference.
from
I
that
don't know.
episode.
I had no idea.
Basically, SpongeBob falls asleep watching this movie about robots taking over, and he has a bad dream about it, and then he thinks Mr. Krabs is a robot, and then Squidward says, "Call in the Navy," and he
That was a SpongeBob.
he's like, "Hello, operator, get me the Navy." "Hello, this is the Navy's automated voice system." And then he says, "The robots have taken over the Navy."
Oh, I gotcha. Let me see. I mean, in my
Anyway.
current campaign, we had a TPK. Dude, that sucks. Professor Jigglybutt, that sucks. Yeah, it was a
Does that
SpongeBob reference.
mean
But
all
okay,
the players died? Does TPK mean all
Yeah.
the players died?
Yeah, it means
Okay.
total party kill is what it means.
Means roll new characters.
Yeah, literally.
My new character is Gronk's dad,
It's gross.
and he
That
sucks.
would be a completely different character flip. To be fair, yours would be. That would be quite the
Yeah,
character flip.
He sucks, dude.
But okay, let's get back into focus mode here. So, after all that happened, you guys are standing out of the magic store where you made a deal with the vendor. Who is going in? Who's staying outside? What is going on?
I'm going
I don't think
inside
I
to get
need
the
anything
medal.
here, so I'll stay outside.
All right, so
But I'm not disguising myself because I need him to know it's me.
Gobi, you're staying outside. Mao, what are you doing?
I believe I'm staying outside because I am still in disguise.
As you start heading towards the door, you hear Raisin. Oh yeah. Oh no! Don't forget about this. And he clicks his fingers, and the spell dispels upon you, and you start looking like Gronk once again. I will wait here with the fine fellas here, and if anything goes wrong, scream. And as you go in there, you see the vendor as he's talking to what you can assume is probably just somebody looking for, very expensive magical items. He looks at them, and you see him just kind of pompously just wave his hand, and you see them kind of like in a rush grab their things all in a pile, and they just kind of like rush out the door.
That's what Gronky likey.
As he walks towards you, this time,
He's a big guy, right?
yes, he's a very big man. He puts his hands behind his back, and as he walks forward, so did you get what I asked for?
You mean killing the dragon cult?
Yes, of course. Getting rid of the dragon cult. Need I explain? Yes.
Have you not been outside? We destroyed the entire thing, and the guards are going down in the tunnels underneath the city right now, clearing whoever's left out.
You see him go like this. And your first idea was to come here?
No, we actually didn't come here right away. We stayed at the hotel. And we also wore disguises here. I just switched back to Gronk before I came inside.
The insolence. Fine. Give me one moment. You see him go back behind this curtain, and you can see he angrily, like, flaps it open. And you can hear some rustling in the back. And then finally, he comes out with a very large bag. And you can see him. It looks like he kind of struggles with it a little bit as he brings it out. And when he drops it in front of you, it's like a large thud as it hits the floor. There's your payment. Now please go before they come searching here. Thank you very much. And he pompously puts his hands behind his back once again, and he walks over to the counter.
I opened the bag to see what's inside, just in case.
You open it, and it is piles and piles of the ore. Like,
What's the ore called?
Majesty.
Because it's very character-esque for Gronk not to remember.
Tannen, go ahead and say it again.
Majesty.
There it is.
My guess is Gronk really can't tell if it's real Magisteel or not. He can just tell that it's metal and
It's just shiny.
Yep, that looks like ore, all right.
This looks
It looks
correct.
like ore, but it looks enough like what Zud showed him that he's like, okay. And so
Just-
Gronk goes outside.
Just enough information for your character to be like, yeah, that seems about right.
I want to show Rizzard the
Pete is
ore.
actively like freaking out.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
$11.
Okay. You struggle with it for a little bit, but after you start to like gain your balance, you start to be able to walk with it outside the door. And as you do, you place it down, you open the bag, and you kind of like usher Rizzard over. You see him, oh, let me have a look. Oh, yes, that's about right. Good job, Gronk. Good job. And he like gives you like a soft pat on the back there.
Am I laying down?
No, you would be like hunched over because you're looking in the bag too to see if it's correct. Obviously,
I
you
was
wouldn't
just-
be like.
I was
Just
I was
immediately crashes out.
William Bright, thank you for
He's
the
like,
like.
here, I've done my job.
I was joking just because of how
passes
much taller
He
I
just
am than
fall out
Rizzard.
like Family Guy falling, where it's just all mangled.
I was just wondering how Rizzard was touching my back.
Essentially.
Obviously, you would be kneeling down, not like. And he can reach up too. It's not. You're tall, but you're not like 20 feet tall where he's touching the back of your kneecaps.
Just rubbing your ankle. Good job.
That's how Goldie tells me I'm doing a good job.
Why is Elon's robot attacking a man? It's
This
from,
is from SpongeBob.
yeah, it's a SpongeBob reference, I guess. I had no idea. You guys are not watching.
Never mind the man behind the curtain.
Oh, okay. I got worried.
I set the metal onto our cart that we came into town with,
Mhm.
and then ask Rizzard to change me to something else. So
As you like,
I don't draw suspicion.
you hear like the creaks of the cart as you put it on there. Oh yes. Do you have any preferences? Do you just want to turn back to what you were before?
Make me small.
Make me tall.
All right. You see, he snaps his fingers immediately. Grog, your form goes lower and lower and lower, and you are a little goblin man who doesn't look exactly like Gobi, but it's close. Gobi,
Why you saying all goblins look alike?
Gobi, you start to
Yeah,
get
that's racist.
you start to slowly gain height. And for you, you look sort of like Grog, but just a little different to where the guards aren't going to really notice a whole lot. Like a different
I go
color and like a
on
scar
to-
on the opposite cheek.
I reach up and grab onto Golby's pant leg and pull on it so that he can lift me up and I can ride on his shoulder this time.
You look up.
Yay!
You feel his little hands like on your shoulder. Right. So what are we doing now? I believe we should probably skedaddle. I don't know about you all.
Oh, didn't we call the bar owner? I can't remember his name. Sorry, I tried, Joel. The bar owner in Rin.
What was his name? I guess we won't.
No,
Hmm.
I can't believe I had to pull up my notes again.
Why weren't they pulled up to begin?
'Cause I forgot to take notes after last time,
You
so I didn't figure
silly
they would be
fool.
that important. Bronze.
There you go.
I remembered it without looking at the note, by the way. I couldn't find the note, but I read
Just enough.
I
Just
read
enough time.
Kieta, and my brain was like, bronze.
You got it.
So we called Bronze, and he said everything is okay there.
Mhm.
We could do whatever we diddly want.
Do you say that in goblin mode?
We can do whatever we diddly want.
Well, I say we make for the big city.
The capital city?
But it's up to you, fellas.
Oh, I did have a couple notes. Jordan has flying boats.
Very true.
Jordan is the biggest town, bigger than I could even imagine.
Also very true.
We went to the Enchanters, female, Tiefling, fight Dragon Cult for all the magic ore. Actually, he wrote fight Dragon Cult for all the magic ore.
You got it. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. And then we
Very, very
talked
nice.
about Marigold.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch.
That rat woman.
That
I'm
first
cool with
one
going.
piece of crap.
I'm good
Or-
with going to the capital city.
Or if you guys want to stay in Jorn, that's okay too. But what would you guys like to do?
Let's run for mayor.
All of you all at once?
President of this wonderful city.
Joel's like, no, I don't want to have to make all those NPCs.
If you want to make it a political campaign, by all means.
Gobi will take it down from the inside. All hail Gobi.
All hail Gobi.
Let's all turn into goblins and move into the walls of the city hall so we can get a idea for how to take down this corrupt government.
You joke, but it's honestly not a bad plan.
Or we could go to the capital city is fine with me too, because everything in Rin is okay according to Bronze. Or we could literally go anywhere.
Literally go
Doesn't
anywhere.
matter.
You guys are
Overstayed are welcome here,
Gobi thinks
unless we're planning on staying in disguise for the rest of our lives, which is fine with me. I can do that. You guys, not so much. So I'm
Yeah, we
saying you
said
probably
that.
need to move out.
Aren't you in disguise for the?
All
Yeah.
I need is some glasses. I'll be fine.
I like not having to carry everything.
So, like I said,
Oh,
where
that's it for Jorn.
to Jordan?
What if we just go back to that
Is
bar
that-
on
is
the
that where
outside
you're
of
talking about?
town?
What was that?
Why don't we stop at the bar on the outside of town that we're staying at and see if is it a fish man that's working there or is that a different guy?
It is a.
Can we talk to the fish man and see if he has any leads? Because we're gonna go by there no matter what, so we might as well just see if he's heard anything.
Okay. So
That's what I think.
here's what we'll do. You guys are gonna go back to the bar. And when you guys open up the doors, you see the Lokotha, and he's just like rubbing down some tables, still in his like magic suit. And he looks at you, goes, "Ah, my friends, hello, hello. Welcome back, How are you doing?"
He says blah 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 blah. Haha, just kidding. Mal, you want to take this one, or do you want Gronk to talk to him? Because usually you're the talk person, and Gronk is not the talk person.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when you said you were like looking for some like points of interest kind of thing, I'm not sure exactly where you're going with that, so you should probably
Well,
take
because
the
like
lead.
in games, you just go in and you talk to the tavern keeper and say, "Is there any like rumors or whatever?" And then he
Yo,
gives
Have
you a
you heard
description.
anything except the other inn or bar just like down the road starting on fire last night and countless people dying? Have you heard anything other than that?
Because
I
that
feel like that's the talk of
we
the
already
town
know
right
that.
now.
that would
Well,
be the
but
talk
I'm
of
just
the town.
saying,
We have to
Absolutely.
gasp, be like, "Oh my god, we had no idea that just down the street was a giant plume of smoke."
That's so crazy
Weren't
that
you
that
guys
happened.
outside?
That's
I have
so
really
weird.
bad vision. My eyes can't see it.
I cannot.
I thought that
Okay,
was
I guess I could
a-
walk in and be
I
like,
thought this
"Hey,
was
how's
a
it going,
normal
old
thing
pal,
in
friend?"
D&D to go talk to the bartender about stuff that's going on. I thought that was normal.
Like, there's not. I don't think there's been enough time transpired for him to have any knowledge that we don't already have.
No, Bob, I'm asking about the big city that we're going to, the capital city,
Oh, that's what you want information on. See, I thought you were still talking about this place.
or any information. I figured it would be a good way for Joel to plug something that he wants us to do in.
You guys can
This
do
is
what you
getting
want.
meta.
No. You guys can do what you want. That's the thing about
I
the
figured-
campaign.
No, but that's the thing is that you could say, this is happening over here and this is happening over there, and you
Oh,
guys
I
can
do.
choose where to go.
I do know things that are happening, but
I know. That's why I want to ask the
But-
bartender if he knows about them.
you forget this is this is like a world. That stuff's gonna happen regardless if you guys are there or not.
Mhm.
Good things and bad
bartender.
things.
We're leaving town. You think-
Very, very nice to see you, little goblin man. You look different somehow. I can't put my finger.
He does not look different
He
at
looks
all.
like me. I look like him, kinda.
That is very confusing. You see, Wizard's like, oh, forget it. He dispels the spell. So all of you
I
go back
crush-
to normal.
I
So what
crushed
you're saying is
Toby.
The goblin that's sitting on my shoulder suddenly grows and I'm shrinking. This is great.
Yeah, I crushed Colby into a paste.
300
And that's how
pounds.
Gobi died. Another friend lost.
300 pounds of pure muscle just crushes Gobi.
We have a total player knockout.
No. It's been only NPCs so far. So far, doesn't mean it won't happen.
I just crushed Colby to death.
No.
He's already dead.
Joke's on you.
Joel, it's
Nobody
time to
knows.
move on.
Crawls out from under me.
So
Anyway,
all of,
we just
all of
want
you,
to know
One
what's
arm
going.
out.
If he's heard of anything crazy going on the way up to the capital city.
oh yes, there is many things with the capital. The capital has many problems. First of all, there is the Red Scourge. That is going to be a big problem for you, even on your way to the city. Let me see here. Monsters aplenty on your way there. Let me see here. The diplomacy there is pretty poor, lackluster. Is very. How do I say this? Not just.
Colby for president.
Gobi will prevail.
I looked really confused. Gronk looks really confused when he says the Red Scourge, like it's supposed to mean something to Gronk.
Oh, I forget you haven't traveled very much. Yes, the Red Scourge. They are pirates. They are sky pirates, which is why it makes them exceptionally dangerous.
Skyrates?
Gobi's so happy they're not bud pirates.
You see the fishman just.
There's Skyrats.
You
You
liked
can-
him better when he was a giant. He seemed to have talked less.
Gobi, no,
Um,
no.
All right. Okay.
Like the
So
Red Scourge,
out
do
of
we
all the
need to get
monsters and the Red
an
Scourge,
airship?
is there a good back off the beaten path spot to travel through that we can kind of avoid all this?
Yeah, we
Um,
want to go.
The only way that you could probably. It's not as safe as you might think. If you walk on the ground, they're going to see you and they're going to snipe you from afar. If you go
Mm.
the safest way, unfortunately, is the sky. However, if you take to the sky, they are sky pirates. Either way, you are going to be in danger. However, I
Like
think
underground tunnels.
you want to go into the Underdark. You seem like have like
I'm not saying necessarily the Underdark. I'm just saying tunnels. Like, I mean, this is a prevalent problem. Someone's got to be building tunnels.
Yeah, let's go into the above dark.
above dark, where it's not so dark. It's kind of dark.
I say we see if we
If we
can.
were to take to the sky, how long would it take us to get there?
I say we
Probably
try to
Only a couple of
just get a
hours.
ticket.
Ooh, a couple of hours. Now, let's say we find a ship to rent and we just paint it all black and travel at night. We'll be less likely to be spotted.
I don't think you realize what you're dealing with here. These are pirates. You think of something, they probably already thought of it. They can find you.
I say we go
However-
on.
However, if you do find some sort of tunnel system, and don't get me wrong, you could probably find a couple, but the problem is they go deep. Too deep. If you catch my meaning. However, that doesn't mean it can't happen. I just suggest the sky is much easier. Because if you go in the ground, you're dealing with. Yeah, sure, sky pirates are scary, but there's scarier things in the dark. And you see him like do like the stare off into the distance. Hello?
Colby was
Hello? And you
laughing
see
about how
Rizard
deep-
like clap his hands in front of him. Hello?
Okay, so hold up.
Okay.
There's people in the sky that are going to shoot us on the ground, but now there's also terrifying monsters down there as well.
No,
I'm going to
underground
say,
is
I'm going to go on a
terrifying
limb here and
monsters.
say not do that.
Yeah, I
Not do
think
that
we
at all.
should try to find a vessel that takes tourists up to the big city and kind of blend in, because maybe they will be less likely to be targeted than people who have rented their own entire ship.
So here's another question. I'm assuming the whole capital can't be surrounded because they have to have trade routes and all that. There's got to be at least one safe route into that place, even if we have to travel around to the other side and take an extra week or so.
That's why we should travel with the tourist groups, I think, because they probably know a safe route and they're less likely to get targeted.
The problem
Since
with
it's not going to be a big score.
the problem with that is the tourist. You think the tourists aren't a big score? Where do you think all the money comes from?
Not as big of a score as a giant trade ship filled to the brim with stuff to trade at the capital.
Yes, but that's an easy score for them. I don't think you underestimate the firepower. I don't think any of you have been sky ready or ship ready in general. You see him like doing like a quick look over at all of you. In fact, I don't think any of you would be ready for a fight like that. However, like I said, I don't think you're ready for a fight in the dark as well, but choose wisely.
This guy's gotten way more rude.
And you see him like starting nervously like washing a cup. The only way you can guarantee your safety is if you join them, but be aware, if you join them, you're going to have to do some nice things.
I vote Sky. Mainly because Gronk thinks that would be cool. Golby's gonna climb into a little cave and live there forever.
Or he's gonna put himself in a cannon and live in the cannon.
Dead, and me in my hole.
I hope that gets clipped.
I hate it when Golby talks
me
about
and my
his
hole. I just want that bit. Just me and my hole.
He's just saying Joel, but the J is an H.
True. Very true.
Joel.
All
What's
right.
your name in Spanish? Jole.
Jole.
Ole, 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 ole.
You see Rizzard, like, he actually, like, turns around and starts talking to you. No. All of it sounds dangerous. I don't know what you guys want to do. However, Sky sounds bad. Underdark definitely sounds terrible. God awful. And then we have the walking, but then we can just be blasted to bits.
Let's just go to the Skydock and see what's there. I mean, we don't have to decide to take it, but we should at least see if that's even an option, because if nobody's willing to take us, then it doesn't matter.
We could sneak onto a cargo ship. Just saying.
It's just going to be hard to sneak on with this giant bag of metal ore.
You have a bag of holding.
Wait, Gronk,
Bag of holding.
literally a
You got one
big,
of those, right?
like a light bulb goes off above Gronk's head almost, and he's like, and he starts pouring the metal ore into the bag of holding, and the entire giant bag slowly empties out, and he just shoves the bag into the bag of holding, and he's like, okay.
Oh, suddenly that's not a problem anymore.
Right.
I like that Gronk kind of doesn't
Used to
throw
go,
stuff
just
away,
look
he
at-
just puts everything in the bag of holding. Like,
Yes.
No. Are we sneaking on a ship? Are we talking to them? What are we doing?
I say we talk
Well-
first, and then if we have to, we can sneak later. Like, if we can't find a good deal, or something we can afford, sneak.
Mao, you've been suspiciously quiet. What do you say?
Yeah,
What?
it is suspicious. It is suspicious.
Yes, I'm really not sure what the best option here is. Secret tunnels always sound good, but that sounds like it just leads to the Underdark either way, so that's probably not going to work. He said we could join them, and I mean, well, we're just going to probably mug some people, right?
Gronk glares.
Hopefully not kill them.
Gronk glares very
Maybe
strongly at
waterboard them
Mao.
maybe waterboard them with the bag of holding, something along those lines.
Ah, yes, calming practices for Gobi. Wait.
No, it's either, take to the skies on a private ship kind of thing. Maybe they can hide us. Maybe we can find a company that has a special deal with them that they pay them off. and we can just help them pay them off, and then they can get us in that way. That's probably our best option if we can do something along those lines. Because there's got to be some underground trading that's going in there, and they probably have a special deal with them, and we could probably find a way in.
That's
Let's
a
all
fair
disguise
point.
ourselves as humans that are like, oh my god, I love the culture here. This is so awesome. I've never seen a flying ship before.
Yeah, paint a target on our face and have it launched off by a cannon.
But it seems like a normal group
Kobe
of
does
people.
not like this idea.
So,
Go on a limb here and say probably trying to find somebody that already has a deal with the pirates to go in with. I mean, we have quite a bit of gold. I'm sure we can help pay for their fees to get in.
well, as like Rizzard like looks
And
at
then
you
everybody
all.
just goes quiet. You guys asked me for my plan. I got a plan. I made a plan.
I
What do you
mean-
guys want to do?
I mean, I like that plan. That seems like the less dangerous of all options, because if we get caught on a skyship, who's to say they won't just, you know, fling us off? Kind of a big problem there.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, I think I'm the only one that can fly.
You see Rizzard look at you? I know what you are, and you can fly?
Yeah, I mean, as a little guy, I can fly.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I forgot. Sorry. Bad brain. Anyway. Now, who is all in on Mao's option? You see Rizzard raise his hand. Probably safest option. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, there's another
I
one.
think it's
Weird,
good.
strange.
Gobi, what is your naysaying to this? Do you not like the plan?
Kobe says Kobe does not want to die.
Well, I have bad news, Gobi.
And
You see Rizzard like put his hand on Gobi. We all die. Except for me. I technically will die twice, but hey, that's the fun of life. And he like gives you like a little bump in the shoulder.
yeah, just like,
And you fall over.
Just starts crying.
I'm never doing the Patrick Warburton voice again.
oh yeah, and that reminds me, I'm gonna like reach in here and I'm gonna pull out that title belt. Gulby, Muck would have wanted you to have this.
It is a very shiny gold and leather belt. And it says champ on it. And then underneath champ in big gold letters, it says Muck.
Kobe starts crying. And then he puts it on.
That's amazing.
Add 1+ to your defense.
Actually, yes. Add 1. It is technically leather armor.
Alright, I gotta use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Real quick, do we want to take a break? Because he's using the restroom. Does anybody need to get up, grab some water, stuff like that? Everybody.
Yeah, let me refill my cup
Okay.
of water.
Cool. We will take a quick break, folks. God. Woo. Holy fucking moly. Oh no, I saw that. All right, here we go. Ba 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 ba. There we go. All right, everybody's good on TikToks. Time to make sure we're good of our hire. Very nice.
What's up, baby? Here we go.
No, share the
All right, I'm
live.
assuming.
Thank you, no. I appreciate you. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, RJ.
I'm assuming we're gonna ask the fish guy if there's any trade routes of people that he knows that are established with this Red Scarlet.
Are you asking that?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't know what happened. Like, I kind of got up and left in a hurry, so.
No, nothing happened afterwards. So they were just.
All right, well, I think that's going to be the next question, and/or where's the next nearest places where there's a trade route that has ships going to the capital.
Ah, yes. As I'm sure you have seen, the main tower in the center of the city, where it holds all the ships, that is the place where you can go get a ship. As for earliest trade routes, honestly, you'll be able to find them. You'll find them. It's there's Captain Zalkin. They are the captain of the Albatross. It's a huge merchant ship, and they can take you there. However, if you want to join these unfriendly folk, or if you want to talk to somebody that I know, there are guards. They're positioned there. You see him, like, look around. They are there every single day, and they are the only guards up there. So, what I would do, as he says in a loud, boisterous voice, is I would definitely talk to those guards. You see him, like, give you a wink as he says it.
I'm gonna lean in and whisper. I'm just like, are you telling us to knock him out, or are you putting on a show for somebody? I don't know what's happening here.
No. Definitely do not do that. Do not cause harm. Just talk to them.
If we want to
With
join the Red
arms
Scourge,
around their
If-
neck.
You want to pay them, is what I'm saying. Talk to them. I mean,
you wanna pay
I
the
mean,
Oh, you're talking about bribery.
you see him like run back behind the counter. No, that's not what I'm saying. Not what I'm saying at all. I don't.
That's not what we're saying either. He's just a goblin. He doesn't know what's happening right now.
you just hear Rizzer go.
Nobody
What
does
is
not
going
understand
on?
what is
Why?
going on.
Why?
Are we not talking about bribery?
No. Bribery is such unsavory actions. We wouldn't ever partake in such a thing.
you,
Gronk
Gobi
yells,
thought we already have.
you just see.
Gronk yells,
Gobi
I
is
do
very
not
long.
like sky pirates.
You just see Rizard. Why are we all yelling all of a sudden? Can we please get
I
back
don't
to the
know.
thing at hand?
They were yelling things they thought, so I yelled what I thought.
You see the Logothal. You see him like climb up to look above the counter, and he's like looking around. Yes, go talk to those guards. They can help you.
Okay, we're going to go talk to said guards now. Have a lovely day at this fine establishment. I'm gonna like grab their shoulders and like tug on him, like go out with me.
But now Gobi is still confused. Are we bribing them or not?
Colby, we don't bribe. Like I said, that's for unsavory folk.
We're not saying
We
that.
don't partake in such thing.
You just hear the fish
I
man
grab Goldie and just carry him outside.
like a
With me.
briefcase.
There's something wrong with
Go-
it,
goes
I
on
guess.
willingly.
I don't know anymore, and I'm just gonna walk out.
Can I ask Rizzard to shapeshift me into something that's about my size but doesn't look like me?
Oh, yes.
Because I feel like Gronk out of the whole entire group stands out really a lot.
So, are we transforming again? Would you like me to transform you once more?
I
That's the wrong
would.
voice.
I don't know why I used that
Wrong
voice.
Wrong voice.
I got stuck in that.
That's the
I got
gnome.
stuck in the fish character. Sorry. So, okay,
Happens to the best.
yeah.
I do at least, because I feel like I stand out the most.
Oh,
Because I
yes.
literally am
Well,
taller than most.
well, here's the dealio. We can stay relatively the same height, so we'll give you a little pizzazz, and you feel a snout start to grow, and you look at your feet, and you have hooves that now are extending from you, and you feel these large horns going ahead of you. What the rest of the party sees is a minotaur standing before you. Gobi, let's see. For your height, this will be funny. He snaps his fingers. You slowly turn into a frog person as your skin starts to turn slimy and shiny colored, like a light green color with black polka dots on it. And as for you, do you want me to change you, or are you going to change yourself?
Can take care of it, and I'm just gonna turn into like an older kind of like mid-30s guy, giant scar over his eye and scar on his cheek, and just grizzled looking.
Oh God, that's funny. So apparently TikTok has this thing where if I'm not over on TikTok's end, it starts freaking out. It literally like sounded off an alarm, and I had to like move a puzzle piece to stay alive. It's like, okay, sure, I guess. Why not?
No more sleeping streams for TikTok.
Sorry, the sirens are going off. Apparently you're being raided. Go with that.
Just bust down my computer. No.
I say we make up some kind of backstory where Mao is like an adventurer or some kind of guy who's trying to rent the ships, and we're the muscle
I
that
mean,
he keeps with him.
that works
Oh, I'm
for
just
me.
a rascallion.
Yeah, he's a
We're here to do
He's a
no
rat.
harm. Wink.
scallion.
His name's Rob Scallion. Isn't that a YouTuber?
I'm not here to kill you all. I would never do such a thing.
You see, Rizzo
I
just
wanna make sure. I want to make sure Mao understands that I do not think we should join the Red Scourge, even if it means safe passage.
Goal is not
Like,
to join
bribing
Red
them?
Scourge.
Bribing
Our
them is
goal
fine,
is
but
just
like
to make
joining
it
them.
in the town safe. Without joining them, I feel like if we give them enough coin, they will allow us safe passage.
So we are bribing them.
You're yelling, we're outside!
you just hear the fish man
turn-
yelling from inside. We are not doing that at all.
Can
Never do such
we?
things!
Would you
Use
please
magic.
make up your mind? Gobi is so lost.
Hey,
I've-
big guy, would you mind keeping a check on him? Because he's really, really harshing our mellow right now.
I don't know anything about marshmallows, but I think we should turn him into an animal, so he
Mellow.
can't have
Our
human.
moods are supposed to be calm and collected, and he's yelling so very loud.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I am an animal. Gobi knows frogs are animals. What Gobi does not understand is, are we bribing them or not?
I know this man. I do not know him. He's a pet that we found along the way, and he's a pet we're gonna put down if he doesn't quiet his freaking mouth.
I grabbed Golby and I put him in the bag of holding for like 1 minute and then pull him back.
Gobi.
And I whisper to him, "You need to be quiet. If they find out whether we bribe them or not, we're going to be arrested.
Oh!
So be quiet. Or you're going back in the bag." And I set him on the shoulder.
All right, my turn, I guess. And he flicks his finger, and you see him just turn into a human with like really long blonde hair and just like a simple leather overcoat. Ah, yes, this'll work.
Hi, I'm Peter.
How does that sound? Does that sound good? As he looks at you.
No.
You need punched in the face.
Good.
You
Then.
should talk
Perfect.
You should talk like Patrick
You're talking
Warburton.
right now, Peter.
You should talk like Patrick Warburton more.
You should talk like Muck and only Muck. Muck is
You
the
should
only
sound
word.
like Mike.
I don't think I'm going to do that, but thank you, Gronk. Anyway, are we ready?
Let's be on our way, gentlemen.
All right. I think Gronk had a good idea. We probably need some sort of backstory here. You're the hired people, or we are the hired people. And yes, Mao will be the big man in charge. As he's like he gives you a soft punch in the arm.
I'm going to warn you now, since you are my hired hands, I'm going to have to be rude to you at times.
Well, that's rude.
Just so you guys know, I am a Rascallion. I am supposed to be prudish and rude and crass.
I was only
can hire
kidding. Yes, of
people
course that works.
You don't need to be a dick about it.
You can hire people without being rude to them. Did you know
Not
that?
if we're going to be on a rowdy ship. No, you can't.
He does have a point. I mean, be kind of hard to sell if he's like, "Hey guys, would you please set that over there?" That's not really going to work.
I have
Thank
kind
you, wizard,
walk
for
next
understanding
to.
my words. I keep picking up
I
your
have-
mannerisms.
I have kind walk next to Mao instead of me, because it wouldn't make sense that I have a dog.
Gotcha.
It would make more sense for Mao to have a dog.
Kind just starts to follow by Mouse, kind of like keeping pace with him the whole time. As you guys are going to the center of the city, and it's huge. It's bustling. Again, there's different races everywhere that you would be amazed to see. Some rare, some not so rare. All kinds, and you see them all either carrying something. You see them trying to sell quick stuff. You see like smaller vendors just trying to quick sell stuff and all that stuff. Dusty, thank you for the like, for the like very much. So as you are walking, you see.
Can I roll for perception to see if there's anything we need to buy?
Yeah, if you want to.
I just like buying things, so. 9.
9.
You go blind.
You didn't roll a 1, to be fair. As you're looking around, you see it's kind of hard with how busy it is. I mean, there's a lot of taller races. Like there's Loxodon, aka elephant people, that are kind of like covering a bit of the path. You see like bugbears and stuff like that, Goliaths, even full orcs that are kind of like blocking the path to see over them a bit. So
Meanwhile, I'm hanging on your face.
just like
Gronk is specifically looking for a piece of meat to eat on the way up to the top. That's what he's looking for.
In the bag of
You did
holding?
just make yeah, I was gonna say you made a ton of jerky from the animals I killed.
Bronk always is looking for more meat to eat.
Have you seen how big this guy is?
He eats a
Also,
lot.
sometimes you want a real piece of meat, not just jerky all the time.
Pretty close.
Those
I don't know much about minotaurs, but are they carnivores?
Gobi eating a bag of jerky right next to Krog.
I'd like to order a giant piece of meat. They're like, aren't you herbivorous? Yeah, it's for my friend Gobi. They see this tiny goblin, and I'm trying to get this.
No, he's a frog right now. He's a frog.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
frog
this
man.
tiny frog. That's what I want to happen. Is me order a big piece of meat from wherever you were about to say.
So,
I think you were about to say.
right nearish the entrance, there's a couple like smaller vendors, and you can see they sell all sorts of food like bread, meat, things of that nature. So you go to any of them. We'll just have you go to one of them, and you see it's like just a normal human, croppy brown hair. They're wearing like just simple cloth clothing, and they look at you and go, "Oh yeah, how may I help you, tall one?"
Okay, Joel, this is a question for you directly. So, are minotaurs herbivorous, or do they eat meat?
They eat anything. They're omnivores. They're minotaurs.
Okay.
They wouldn't just
I just
eat.
wanna
I'd like
know.
some
I
hay,
wasn't sure.
please. Just some hay.
I don't know.
Are you guys using that pasture over there? I am feeling peckish.
I'd like a haysicle, please. Just frozen water with hay in it.
It's like
Mm.
cotton candy. It's just wrapped around a stick. There's a giant ball of hay.
No, I just get a large piece of beef, some bread to make a makeshift sandwich for on the way up the tower.
Yes, absolutely. You see them, and almost like if you ever seen somebody like actually cut a big brisket, they just cut some of the meat off of this huge piece. They're cutting some of it off. They're just having it on this nicely toasted bread. You see them put some cheese underneath it, lay the meat on top. You can see them sprinkle onions and green peppers on it. They put the other loaf on top, hand it to you. That'll be about 25 gold pieces, please. Jeddah, thank you for the
Okay.
like.
Does anybody else want some food before we go up? Golby?
Gobi is fine with jerky.
I have my personal stash. I am good for the moment.
I wouldn't mind finding some
Okay.
bird seed, but it'd be a little weird in my human form, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, let's go.
Do you guys have sunflower seeds or anything like that for snacking?
Oh yes, of course we have sunflower seeds. You see,
Can we get 2 pounds?
It's the whole bag, please.
Can we just get a lot of sunflower seeds?
You see him look like puzzles, like, sure, yes, we can absolutely do that. And you see him grab, it's a huge bag. Like, it's this entire stock just poured into one big bag. I guess.
He
yeah.
opened the bag to pour it into a different one. Instead of just giving us the bag it was already in. How much is it?
I mean,
Now with the sandwich.
with the sandwich, we're going to be looking at, what did I say? 25 gold for the sandwich? We'll do just do 28 in total.
Jeez,
Deal.
that's an expensive sandwich.
It was an entire giant loaf of bread with a lot of meat on it.
Yeah, they packed it real full.
Or a big
I'm guessing it was most of a brisket's worth of sliced meat. Just the whole thing.
God, that makes me so
Alright,
hungry. I'm just thinking about it. Anyway, as
I
you guys,
like,
go ahead.
I get a little bit of the seed to give to Rizzard, and I put the rest all into the bag of holding.
You can see he kind of forgets that he is a human now, so you see him just go with his head in his hand. Oh, sorry. He like wipes the seeds off his face. Bad brain. And you see him like take some and he like pours it in his mouth.
All right, everybody, let's get this out of the way now. Get used to your bodies, because I don't want to have to explain why I hired that. I'm just saying, somebody mashing their face into their hands aggressively like they're trying to headbutt it into oblivion is going to be a little hard to explain.
Yes. I won't eat my bird seed.
They're
And
all special.
I won't eat any bird seed in front of the people. Yes. All right, let's go. As you guys head up, you can
I
see
feel pretty okay.
you guys see that there are like a couple guards based around the pillar of the elevator. And you see this giant elevator. As you can see, it comes down and there's a light blue crystal glowing underneath the platform as it starts to lower. And once it gets closer, you can see the glow start to get dimmer and dimmer. And then from what you can assume, it probably just goes black underneath. You just hear God, all right, if you want to take the elevator to the airships, now's your time.
And there's only 2 guards?
No, there's a
Also-
couple like around the whole entire base of the elevator. The
I think we're
elevator's
supposed to-
huge.
All right, so these aren't the guys we're looking
I think
for.
it's
So
at
we're
the
just
top.
gonna
Yeah,
walk in.
go up.
So we're ready to go up.
You see, as Grog is holding his sandwich, you just hear one of the guards go, "I didn't know minotaurs ate meat." As he like walks in.
What? You said they ate meat! You told me they ate
He was
meat!
just as confused as I was.
So as you guys go in, the platform is a huge platform. So the easiest way to explain it is as you guys are going up, you guys kind of like feel the shift of the elevator move for a second, and it just starts slowly lifting up and up and up until you guys get to the top. When you guys get to the top, you realize the platform in the middle of the elevator is the complete center of the pillar. So you can see like the outer edge where it is like this very nice white marble, and you can see ships parked on each corner of this pillar. It's basically almost like an octagon almost is how the pillar is built. You can see ships like in every single corner there. You can see there is one guard that is positioned on the south end, and there's one guard positioned on the north end of it. And you can see them, they're kind of like patrolling like clockwise around the thing. They're just kind of like watching people. And you can see with all of these ships there are tons of crews as they are getting ready to leave. You can see crews start to put their stuff on the ground as they're starting to actually port to this place. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna want to see if we can find the 2 guard that the fish man was telling us about.
All right, give me a perception check to see how far one of them is closest to you.
Gronk has eaten the entire giant sandwich already, which
17.
is a lot.
17. Okay. The closest to you guys right now is the south end one. And you can see, like I said, they're kind of going clockwise just around the whole thing. And they're just kind of like slowly watching everybody. You see the one on the north end, he's just kind of like flicking a gold coin up and down with his thumb. The other one's a little bit more straight as he's looking around, just kind of watching everybody. And they're both human, by the way. They're both human, and they both have this very fine, full plate armor. The helmet is like a medium helm where it only covers like the back and the top. You can still see their faces. They're both probably around their 30s. You can see one has like a light beard on their face, a black beard, and the one that is closest to you guys, he just kind of has like a little handlebar mustache that kind of like reaches down below his chin.
What you say? All right. The one flipping the coin is the one I want to approach.
Okay, so you go to the north end one, and as you do, you see him. He sees you approach, and he flicks the coin and catches it. This time, stops flicking it. Yes, how can I help you? He puts the coin in his
Good
pocket.
sir. I do have a question for you.
And what?
I and my men here want safe travels to the capital.
You see him look at you. We all want safe travels, mate. You see him like
Yeah.
dig into his pocket again, starts flicking the coin.
I'm just saying,
Australians.
we are looking for safe travel, and perhaps maybe we have a pouch for you in return.
You see this
Joel,
time.
there's a scammer in your Twitch chat.
I already banned him. We're good.
Oh, I just seen it.
As
so.
you say that, Mal, he flicks the coin, and this time, as you're telling him about the gold, the coin just softly hits the ground. All right.
He grabs it.
I was waiting for that.
Kobe just like a viper just snatches it up. You just see the guy go.
I'm gonna
Grab-
hold out my
you see-
hand.
You see him like
I'm
he.
gonna hold out my hand and be like, buddy, put the coin in my hand, please.
Gronk sighs and just takes the coin out of his own bag and gives it to the guard. And lets Colby keep the one coin that he found.
You see the guard like holding the sheath of their sword, stares at Gobi and Frogform. That little fucker's fast. And you see
I
him.
do apologize. We
I did,
keep
like,
him around
wall
for a
up.
reason, but his manners are well lacking. I go back, like I turn my head to yell at Colby about that.
As
I pick up Golby and
Sorry,
set him on my
good help is
shoulder.
kind of hard to
Go-
find, but in a fight, he's very useful.
instead of picking him up, Gobi, as the guard was saying it, Gobi was crawling it up on him, on you. So
On Gronk?
yeah, he was crawling
Okay.
as the guard was saying that little fucker was fast. Yeah, indeed. Keep a leash on that goddamn thing. As for you, let me get my partner over here. You see him pulls out a whistle, and the whistle looks like two antlers with two little holes you can see on each end, and it just makes this low bellowing sound. You can see the other guard perk up all of a sudden, and you see him just full sprint, holding the sheath of his sword, sprint to you guys. Now,
I was gonna put my hands up a little bit, and it's just like, just so he knows.
oh, yes. You see Rizzer puts his hands up.
I grab Golby. I hold him up above my head.
You see
Would you mind telling your buddy to release his sword? We're not here to fight.
Give me a moment. You see the guard comes rushing in. You see what seems to be the matter. Oh, just hold on a sec. These guys want safe passage. Don't we all, mate? No. I don't think you understand. They want safe passage. Oh, all right. Well, how much are you willing to pay for safe passage.
Well,
I set
let's
Goldie
see
back
here.
down.
We want no trouble. We don't want to have to talk to any unnecessary people. We don't mind being stowed away in the bottom until we get to where we're going. We just want to be there. No huss, no fuss, nothing. We just want to get there and get off.
They didn't say a number. Right. I don't. You see, one of them just kind of unbuttons a little bit of their armor, and they kind of like reveal, and you can see it is a bright red shirt with a Mako shark pendant on the. I don't think you understand. What are you going to pay?
What would
Now-
you say about 250?
Go ahead, Greg.
I want to reach in the bag of holding and pull out one of the bigger chunks of the magic ore and hand it to Mao to see if they're interested in that, because it's supposed to be very expensive.
You see
Well,
them.
it's probably worth more than what I offered.
You see them look.
I know, but
You know,
then
we
don't
weren't
have
gonna
to
take
use our gold.
250, but that right there, you got yourself a deal. How much do you
And
have
I
in
mean
there?
it. No huss, no fuss. In, out. No one talks to us. No one asks our business. We just want to get in and get out.
How much you got in there, big guy?
Trunk says, "Sir, this is the last piece we have."
Make a deception check.
Don't think I can say that. Joel wants me to fail this. I'm gonna use this dice. What do you guys? You
Watch.
think this one?
Watch. No, it's like we said. It's in the matters that actually matters where Andrew rolls good. Hold on.
3. Why'd you jinx me?
That's so funny, dude.
I blame Joel for that. 'Cause
Yeah,
Joel
yeah, right.
definitely jinxed
You're right.
it.
You're right.
think
I
should
came
get-
over. I shook your dice so it would land on a small number. You're right.
I
Anyway,
think I should get
As
to
we,
roll
as
at
I clearly
advantage.
see that he is.
Wait.
lying, I'm just gonna reach in,
Wait.
grab a smaller
I
piece,
have my...
and be like, "This is the last of it. This is what." we
Hey, I can roll again with my action. So give me a second. Let me try that first. Cause I can
So you
do.
can roll a 4.
I can use my second wind. Let me read it just so I make sure. Yeah, so if I fail, I can roll a d10. Hopefully, that's good. Ooh, 9. So 12. Does 12 deceive?
we're gonna find out. Okay. That's all of it, huh? I'm not sure I believe him. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure I believe him either.
Look at him. He's a minotaur. He doesn't know how to lie.
Make a deception check, Bow.
Dude, I look stupid. That's the... I saw him eating meat earlier. And they're like, ah, yeah, he is dumb.
I got a 14.
14. All right. You see them look at you. All right, fine. No huss, no fuss, no nothing. But be aware, you'll at least meet them. You can stow away on that ship over there. You see, it's like a small, just merchant ship there. And you can see they're loading it up with what you can see is like scrolls from where you guys are at, but that's about as much as you can discern from where you guys are. As they're just kind of like loading it up. Now, here's what I suggest. Somehow you make yourself small, hide in some barrels. There's, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. you just see him. And does anybody speak Draconic? Nobody speaks Draconic. Gobi, do you speak Draconic?
Oh, I don't know. I gotta check. I don't think.
Didn't we just pay to get on the ship, and now we're sneaking on the ship anyway?
Yeah, and then you told us to meet the people.
Are we meeting them, or are we hiding in barrels?
You see one of them, as you guys are asking. Well, here's the problem. You will pay us, but the crew. You didn't pay the crew. See, we could have made your lives hell, but we decided not to because we're just such fine gentlemen. As for the crew, they're a different breed. Why do you think we're here and they're over there? As he like points to the sky. Now, I would hide in some barrels, and as he's like, the other one's like screaming in Draconic, you see the little merchant ship, you see all the people go, and they just nod their heads, and you see them start to shove some empty barrels on board. There we go. Your transportation awaits. And I thank you for the ore, and I wish you all a pleasant journey. You can see him start to laugh as he flicks the coin. And then you see
Better not drop it.
The generosity of it all. Is there maybe a quiet corner away from eyes we may visit quickly?
All of us, or just you?
Just us, of course. We wouldn't ask you to come with. You guys are clearly busy.
Interesting. Yes. Let's see. Honestly, probably the safest place. Just go on the ship. You're gonna be safe there. Everybody's gonna be too busy working. As for right here, no, not really. As you're like looking around, there's not really like, the pillar just stops. So in other words, there's no like higher spots where you guys can like sit and talk in a corner, really. It's all open. Like as you guys are up there, it's all open sky.
All right, let's venture to the ship, boys. I snap my fingers, being the commander of the group. Start walking in that direction.
Gobi, that was almost a fucking disaster. As you guys are like walking towards.
Coin.
Hey, Gobi, next time you see a coin, maybe just leave it for at least a second.
As he says that, he sees Gobi eyeing the guy that's flipping the coin.
No. If you do that, I will throw you down the elevator shaft myself. As you guys are just slowly still walking towards the thing.
And this is why he is my second-hand man, Colby, as they're walking away.
Gronk grabs Colby by the arm and lifts him up like a kid, and then sets him on one of his tusks to sit.
As
Stay,
Oh, right.
or horn,
As you lay
I
there,
guess.
you see all these people that they don't even notice you guys as you guys walk on board. They are walking past you as if you guys didn't even exist. Now that you guys are closer, you realize like all these are they're like city plans that you can see. They're all like, you can see like they're like smaller maps and stuff like that. And as they do, you see them finally like kind of scurry off a little bit. And then as you guys open up the captain chambers, you see there's finally a spot for you all to sit and talk before this all goes down.
All right, wizard. We need to be accommodating size to these barrels if you can do your trick.
All right. Let's see. Yobi, you can stay like that.
Gobi likes this form. He's like hanging off his horn and just like swinging.
All right, here we go. He snaps his fingers, and you all start to feel smallish, and all of your skins start to feel slimy, and you start to get bright colored.
We all have to be
skin.
frogs.
Listen, is the best.
I want to be a kobold.
Listen,
Kobold is 2 feet.
Not the frog till you try it.
All right. While you guys are deciding everything, I'm just gonna use the restroom real quick. I'm gonna be the first to hop in the barrel and be ready to go.
you just see
Says that
Mal.
kobolds are the shortest race in D&D 5e.
Yes, but you only need to be able to
that's
fit
why.
in the barrel. You don't have to be tiny. You can just be
Well, Gronk
small.
wants to be tiny.
Gronk, I already transformed you. Get in the barrel. As you see, Rizzer just like jump into his. What are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm already in the barrel.
Not getting in the barrel.
Gronk's out of the barrel, just in frog form, just chilling.
I climb behind the barrels and lay down. So I don't have to be in a barrel.
You just hear.
Unless Rizzard wants to change me into a kobold, then I'll get in the barrel.
You just hear Rizzer say, "I'm not changing you. Get in the barrel."
I don't like being slimy.
Don't like being slimy, you big baby. Get in the barrel. There's no time for this, because if the pirates see you out, then we're all dead.
Gobi gets out of the barrel real quick, grabs Gronk, and tries to put him in his barrel.
Strength check.
Strength check versus both of you, all right? This is going to be interesting.
19.
You win this time.
What's
I
your
got a
roll?
9.
As Gobi like tries to grab Gronk, he's not used to somebody else being slimy, so when he touches,
We're both slimy, so it's just like fucking.
you're both slipping off of each other. Listen, you two, I swear, get in the barrel. I will cast fireball
gonna
on
take
us
a-
all. I swear to you.
He
We've
just
survived
evolves
that
into
before.
fighting.
We've also survived a direct fireball attack from Zut Zut before.
You guys were
I want to roll
far
perception
away.
before we get in the barrel. I
All
want to
right.
roll perception in the room.
Go ahead.
12.
It's just a simple room just filled with the papers I was telling you about earlier. There's like a chair and a desk there. But as for everything else, there's just a bunch of barrels just filled with papers. Not much.
Can I
looking
look in the
around,
drawer
Gobi
in the
can find
desk?
As you open the drawer, you see there's a small letter in there, and the letter
The redder the letter, the better.
The letter literally says if the Red Scourge happen to attack the ship, to give them everything. To have no concern over what is on the ship. Just give them everything for their own safety.
Guys,
No.
this letter says that when they get captured by the Red Scourge, they're going to give them everything on the ship, including the barrels.
Well, I don't know if that means our barrels. I mean, hopefully not. I don't know.
I just don't know if we
Is
should
our
trust.
barrels marked differently than the rest?
Your guys's are the only barrels that have lids that you can pull down. The other ones are filled with tall papers.
Alright.
That means that ours won't be the ones taken. They're marked-ish, I suppose.
Lord of Light, I hope you're right.
Gronk gets in the barrel, but he's mad.
It's very frustrating.
Gronk really does not like the feeling of being slimy all over his body. He's used to having thick, leathery orc skin, not slimy, goopy, soft goose skin.
Gobi, you're technically...
Gobi is only slightly slimier than normal.
Gobi, are you just climbing back in your barrel then?
Yes, after a job well done of getting Gronk into the barrel.
Yeah, you had nothing to do.
That's so funny.
Gobi feels very pleased with his actions.
I just now know the Rizzard really is going to be abstinent and never change me to a kobold like I wanted.
So, as you guys sit there for
Wow,
what...
did you get in a barrel?
He did. He was the first one to get into a barrel. Unless you're saying that in character.
No, I just was wondering because I don't remember him saying it, but I wasn't paying attention.
he
at
said
all.
it
Before we
before.
found the letter. Yeah. But anyway, I do believe that we shall be fine as long as we stay with the lids on.
Oh, I hope you...
And in the off chance that we're not, if we feel ourselves being rolled off while we have not landed, we're frog people. We're gross. Nobody wants to touch us.
I mean...
Nobody ever wants to touch Gobi.
Out of all the human trafficking schemes I've ever heard of here, I've never heard of them taking frog people.
All right.
None of this is making Gronk feel better. He's just in the barrel like, we're done.
Everybody,
Bruh.
upon the chance that we are being abducted, just like Goldie said, we shall croak. Not literally die. I'm talking the noise.
This is how we die. Or how I die again.
Gobi said
I
he did
mean,
not
on the
want
worst
to
case
die, but he
scenario,
ended
I
up
think there's
dying.
probably at least 3.5 brooms here that we can use.
I have bad news. The brooms are gone.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. Well, you wanted to turn into something. I couldn't keep both on all the time.
Alright, so we transformed in the cabin of the captain's deck, right?
Yes.
Does that happen to be where the barrels are also located?
Yes. It's a very tiny, tiny ship.
All right. Well, that makes me feel better that we're in the captain's area and not with the rest. So, if the captain hands in the thing, we are technically part of his shared loot. And if he has to deal with them already, perhaps we make it safe anyway. And with the lids on, I feel like that marks us as safe.
That's coping if I ever heard it.
This
We're all
is the
taking
only
off.
plan we have. If we remain our normal selves and we get pulled over, we're dead anyway.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Gronk has pulled a piece of jerky out and is struggling to gum on the jerky with his weird frog mouth because he's stressed.
As you guys sit
Imagine that
there.
the frog people don't have teeth.
They don't. So, as you sit there, what seems like to be at least an hour or two, you guys see the captain walk in their chambers, and from what you could tell, it's just a simple human. They have a very fine coat on. You can see they have a very fancy captain's hat. However, they just have like long brown hair and like a kind of a light brown beard. As they sit down on the captain's chair, they put their feet on the desk, they open a jar of what you can probably assume is some sort of alcohol. He sips it, puts it down, and he just kind of like stares off for a little bit. Puts a cork in the drink, puts it back on the shelf, gets up. And you can see him for a second. You can see him just kind of like holding his hands together. He whispers something. And then he goes out. At this point, you guys can start to feel the whole ship begin to slightly rock a little bit. And then all of a sudden, you feel it start to shift, and a rush in your gut happens as the ship just goes straight up for what seems like a good mile, and you feel it start to head towards a direction.
Gronk is not.
I'm
feeling
going
it
to make the
with
most of this,
flying.
and I'm going to do my meditation.
Excellent. So,
Gobi is awesome.
Gronk is having a really hard time, but he wants to try to fall asleep. I don't know if he can. He does not. He's never flown before.
I will say this. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It takes you a little bit, but Gronk slowly starts to close his eyes.
Of course, the good roll I get is for this stupid
He
trying to
closes.
fall asleep thing.
He closes his eyes and he slowly begins to drift into sleep. Gobi, you said you're gonna
It's
try
a
to go
long
to sleep
rest
as
or
well.
short rest.
Okay. Ice Forge, hey, thank you very much for the like. So, as Gobi, you're trying to fall asleep as well, and eventually you just come to, and it kind of just slowly takes you over a little bit. And at this time, you are all awakened by a sudden shake of the ship.
Was it short rest or long rest?
It was a short rest.
Ugh.
As you guys feel the whole
Hey,
ship...
guess what that affects?
The lucky one out of the group. You guys feel the whole ship rock, and you hear people start to scream, "Pirates! Pirates!" As you can kind of hear like scrambling on deck. Finally, you feel the ship kind of ease off into a slow stop. And then you hear a couple small thuds, and then a very large thud. As you can hear, there's plenty of footsteps outside the captain's door. Pretty soon, the door flies open. And what you see before you is a very, very large shark-like humanoid. They have a shark face, but like a humanoid-esque body. Yes.
Are we still in the containers?
Yes, you're still in the containers.
Is there like holes that we're peering through to see said guy, or like what's the
Yes.
deal there?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we saw the lids on and everything.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. You guys can still see. The cabin's also pretty well lit. Because again, if you guys are on a ship, normally it would all be like dark. Hey, Andrew, thank you very much. The little heart. Anyway. Yeah, I know. This guy right here on TikTok.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's always in a different corner on my screen. He's directly above me.
So,
It's somewhere.
somewhere over
I got free
there.
coin,
He's one of
so I
these
sent
people.
it.
So, and as you can see, this shark-like humanoid is covered in tattoos. Almost like, they look like Samoan tattoos to easily be described. You can see him, he's wearing a very thin, like almost like a tank top, white shirt, and you can see he has like thick leather pants. As he's walking in, he's kind of like walks over like with a kind of like almost like a almost like a hunchback, almost like he walks kind of like bent over a bit. And as you guys can see, as he gets closer to the captain's desk, you can see there's a large dorsal fin on the back of him. You see him look around. You see, as he spots, we'll say, Mao. You see, he sees your barrel, and you see this very toothy grin. And you can see him walk towards your barrel, and he leans down, and he looks directly in the hole that you're looking through. So you guys are like eye to eye right now. And you just hear a voice. You wanted to say something?
No, I'm gonna wait for him to speak.
Okay.
He's gonna put his tongue through the hole and lick his eyeball.
Oh, what do we have here? Some stowaways, huh? Wow, I haven't.
I'm
You
gonna
what?
croak.
You just hear the others go.
This is such a stupid plan. Why was this your plan? I don't say that. I'm just like. Can
Oh,
the
and
shark
Josh,
finish
what
his
class?
sentence?
Josh asked what classes we have. If you're looking at my screen right here, we have a fighter, we have a rogue, and then we got the paladin right there. Sorry, Josh, I didn't see your message, my dude. If you're still here, but as you guys all croak, wow, such bravery! As he claps it, and you see him take the alcoholic beverage. You see him easily just flick off the top of the cork with just a finger. Right. Let me guess. The gods told you you'll have safe passage. Oh, that's interesting. See, you may not know this, but I'm the captain of the Red Scourge. You see him just chug the whole bottle, and he slams it against a wall, and it just shatters immediately. You see
So,
now.
Joel, what you're gonna see now, out of that tiny hole, there's a pouch of gold being pushed through. It flops on the ground on the other side.
Oh
I have
my
to do it.
god. That's
Gobi opens his and grabs the stack and then goes back into his.
And you know what I'm gonna do in return?
Oh, I see. You wanted to pay me off with gold. Looks like you got a greedy one. You see, as he lifts up something from his side, you see he has a huge anchor. And he just puts that on the desk, and you can see the desk actually indents from the weight of this anchor. Right, so what to do? Tell
Alright,
me.
so I'm going to slowly lift off my lid, drop it to the side. I'm gonna peek my head up with my hands up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, good sir. All we want is safe passage, and trust me, yes, this is not our normal form. We just had to be tiny. But we're not going to do any harm to you. In fact, actually, why we're going to the city is to kind of overthrow the hierarchy, so that might end up helping you in the end. So just let us be sneaky, and in the end, you'll probably get yours.
Oh, I have a better idea. How about this?
Hey, can I try to sneak out of the barrel while Mao's doing that?
Do it at disadvantage.
Why?
The
I don't
door,
have my armor
the
on.
door is wide open. There's more
I'm just
pirates
trying-
than just him.
I'm trying to sneak out of the barrel and hide in one of the barrel with the papers in it, so he doesn't know that I'm in there. Because obviously he knows that the barrels that have the lids are full.
I will, like I said, do it at disadvantage. There are plenty of pirates on that ship.
All right, I don't want to do it anymore. I rolled a 5.
you lift off your lid and you slowly start to try to crawl one over. You just hear him snap his finger. How about you don't do that? You see him walk over and he grabs all the tops of the barrels off. And he grabs you all in one big bear hug. Oh, I have a better idea. He leads you off.
All right, I do have a quick question then.
Yes.
If we are technically frog folk, is our skin still poison?
I was going to say no, but I think it'd be funnier if I let you roll a percentage die. So
I gotta find one.
if you get a certain percentage, so
Oh, I should have had these dies ready by now. I just never roll percentage with you.
it's the D10 and the D100 is what I want you to roll.
Yeah, I gotta find a D10. Apparently, I have them all stowed away at the bottom. Good God! Tons of D20s.
If you don't have one, we could also have.
I know I have one. I found it.
All right,
I
you found
found
one. All right. After
Yeah,
with all
like
the
I said, it's not
emotes.
often I roll percentiles.
It's corn.
All right, I got a 63.
60.
That's all my coins. I'm sorry.
The first question is, are you sure? I know what you're
Well, I
gonna.
mean, we can't poison each other because we're all technically
I
the same
know-
species,
I
but
know
you would
what-
have to roll for
I
Constitution.
know
Wait,
what
what
you're
is he
gonna
rolling?
do. I know what you're gonna do. But as the DM, I'm just gonna ask, are you sure?
Wait, what is he
He
rolling
knows
for?
that we are frog people. He grabbed us willingly. We are technically not the aggressors. He just has to roll 4 Constitution saves.
I mean, if you want it to happen, I will let it
Wait.
happen. But it's not.
I don't want
Maybe
it to
I'm
happen.
gonna let out a quick yelp and be like, "Hey, put us down. We're poisonous," and then that decision's on him.
As you're like being carried to like the main deck, you just hear him go, I already know that. And he places all you guys on the deck. You see one of them is actually like a hammerhead looking guy. Same build, but a lot skinnier. Like to put it into perspective, one guy is like a hammerhead shark, a lot skinnier, more taller. The main captain himself is kind of like not short. He's about 6 feet tall, but he's very, very wide comparatively. You just hear the hammerhead go, I think we should just kill them and be done. Ah. But what's
You guys didn't even listen to my pitch earlier. I was talking to him. He kind of glanced over it because the other one decided he was trying to be sneaky.
How
You
about
guys didn't
this?
even listen to what I said.
You just hear the captain interrupt you. How about this? You interrupt me one more time, I'm gonna put you in a cannon. And then
I was
we'll
gonna
see.
raise my hand.
Or that hand comes off.
It just slowly goes back down.
No! I have a fun idea. How about this? You see him open up his arms, Make a circle. As he like snaps his fingers, you see the whole Red Scourge crew forms up around you guys and makes a whole circle around you. Right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some fun. Are you ready to have some fun? And you see his huge toothy grin just get to kind of like a disturbing-ish amount. You see his eyes are just pitch black.
Also, Joel, I just had like the utmost urge to do Shark Tale, but my sister died.
My sister had a baby.
I took over watching her baby. She had two arms and just legs.
But he's a happy little guy.
He's just doing his best out there.
That would have been so funny, dude. You see him kind of like crouched down to you guys. I want you to fling one off. That's it. You fling one of you off. We won't touch you. How
Well,
well-
I
Fling
immediately
Mallow
would
off.
get Rizard.
Joel, I want to do a perception check.
Give me a perception check. May I ask what
And
it's
what
for?
I'm looking for is how many crew member is on his ship currently at this moment.
On his ship, you can see there's probably a good 10 to 15 people as they're all kind of like watching what's going on. Right now on deck, there's probably a good like 20-ish people as they make the circle around you guys.
All right. Okay. So that being said, is there any by his steering wheel on his ship?
There is not currently.
Throw Mao off.
Alright.
Mao is bat. Bat turn ship.
Because I got like how
That's
many
my
minutes
guess.
I can be into a bat, Joel?
If we didn't really put a number on it, but I'll give you 3 minutes. Like a standard like full
5
combat round.
hours. 15
Well,
hours.
actually, no.
Take
No.
it or leave
Well,
it.
I'll take that back because you did do the spy on Gobi one time and you looked for food, and that was quite a while. So I'll give it to you. I'll say like, we'll say an hour.
All right. Well, I'm their leader, and if one has to be thrown off, I suppose it has to be me.
Gronk tries and is like, no, just throw me off instead, like to try to make it sound like we don't want to throw him off.
No,
Gobi does
my
not want to be
loyal
thrown.
friends. There's a saying, a captain must go down with the ship, but that's just a figurative term. I must sacrifice my lifeboat for you.
You just hear him laugh.
Gronk starts
Sir,
walking. Anyway,
I
go ahead.
don't think you understand what I'm saying. I want you to fight for it. And I want you to make
Does it make sense?
Oh, but it does. You want to live? You gotta do it. Otherwise, like I said, I could put you in this cannon here. I call her Sheila. As he like taps it.
Wait, why is his cannon on or on the ship that we're on?
It's not. It's one of the merchant ships cannons. And as you can see, as you're looking
to
at
try
this,
to charm person.
interesting. Okay. As you
Which
try,
I believe, since he's kind of a brute, he probably has low intelligence. So I'm hoping maybe.
so What's the roll for it? What's the number?
I believe he has to do a saving roll, and it's like 12 or 14 or something like that. I can't remember.
Okay. All right. What would you like to say?
No need for more violence. If we're all going to have survivors, there's no reason for you guys to have to deal with bloodied, injured people. That wouldn't make any sense.
You see him just kind of like look confused. And then he looks at you. Oh, you little snake.
I'm actually a frog.
You see him points the camera directly at the boat. Goes to the other cannon.
The camera? Oh, the cannon.
Puts the other cannon directly in the center. Goes to another one. He does it to all 4 cannons and just points it directly in the center of the ship. How about this? You do what I said, or like you said, you'll go down with the ship.
Aren't you on the ship with us?
You see him hold out his hand, and you see immediately a grappling hook wraps around his arm and just pulls him to their ship. And then within a second, you see him throw it back, and you see him just climb over.
In a second, you see him throw it back. He starts twerking.
He's throwing it back. You guys don't even understand.
We're like, dang, no, we do have to fight to the death. He can throw it back.
Hate to say it, but Gronk, can you throw me off the edge?
Okay. You gotta make it look like we're fighting.
I said, fight for it. If I don't see your fist fly, you're all going to die.
I punched
I am-
him
hold
out.
up.
And I throw
Hold
a
up.
wild haymaker.
All right, hold
I
on.
immediately punched the nearest crew member.
You just hear him laugh.
Technically, he did not say who.
You just hear him laugh and just point out, that's more like it. You see the crew member just turns you around and pushes you towards the center.
I look at Rizzard and I just give him a nod like this, like, change me back to normal.
I think it's about
That's what I
time. I
want.
think the jig is up. You see him snap his fingers and all your forms start to go back to normal.
Except for Mao, because Mao's in control of his own form.
Exactly. Well, actually, no. Mao's.
Technically,
he
he
is-
turned me because I cannot change my size.
Yes.
Oh. And so then I
But I will
grab
come back
Mao.
with the scar.
I grab Mao and slam him onto the ground.
And as I'm
Mao,
on the
you gotta-
ground, all you're gonna hear me yell is like, "Oh God, I was trying to be heroic. Please don't." And I
So
like,
then
you know, I'm flailing my arms so they can't see my face, but Gronk can see my face since he's standing over me, and I'm just gonna give him a wink as a signal
And
to
so
throw
I'm
me.
like grabbing his arm and his leg, and he's writhing around, and I'm trying to like grapple him, and then I lift him up over my head and just launch him.
I want you guys both to give me a performance check.
Technically not
Meanwhile,
performance.
I
He
run
is
to the
throwing me
other
as hard as he can. There's no performance about this. And
That's
I am
called
willingly
However,
letting it happen.
however, since you both know it's a lie, it is a performance check.
I mean, I'm not lying. I really am throwing him off.
Gobi, as they're struggling, are you doing anything, or are you just kind of like watching in awe as you see your two friends
I
beat the
run,
crap out of each other?
After the one crew member pushed me, I ran to the other side and punched another one since they seemed to like that.
You see them, they're like getting excited as they're like pinballing you around to the other crew members.
Did we say that my performance went up
Just
last time
knocking
because of my
cooks.
good performance with the flute? Because I rolled bad.
How bad are we talking?
Roll
I really
a
should have been
12.
able. I really would think it should have been a strength check because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Plus
Fucking
1.
Andrew every time. Should have just had fucking Golby throw me. God.
And then I used my second wind thing and I rolled a 2 on that. So it's a total of 4.
Why is it on the ones that matter, Andrew? Why? Why? I'm
I
telling
didn't think
you.
it was gonna be a performance. I thought you were gonna say, "Hey, give me a strength."
It doesn't
check.
matter. It still would have been a 1 and a 2. It doesn't matter.
Performance. Yeah, but I have a plus 5 on strength.
Yeah, but you both are lying, so it's a performance. You both are lying about like, oh,
Would've
I
been
don't know. He's
a-
gonna
Rolled a
just.
12.
Okay, so what have you got at
So
12?
he might see the fear in my eyes, but he doesn't see the determination in his eyes, which technically wouldn't be lying because he's throwing over his leader, and his heart's just not into it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, keep trying to bullshit yourself. That's cool.
It's a good
Meanwhile,
point.
I'm
It's a
punching
good
through
point.
my
We
birthday.
are like very great friends. You know, he's torn inside.
Izzy, Gronk felt pretty good about throwing you off there. I don't know about the whole feeling bad part.
I'm just saying,
I
on the
obviously
inside, it's
didn't
a
since my
subconscious.
performance
It's a
roll was so
subconscious.
bad.
So, as you're doing the whole bit with the arms flailing, as you throw it off, Mao, you are now descending further and further, and you just hear the captain go, "Oh, all you had to do was fight," and you feel a shove, Gronk, right next to the edge, and you fall off the edge.
Wait, I don't even get a chance to roll strength to prevent myself from falling.
You're not facing him. This is happening while you guys did that. How are you gonna do a strength check
Joel,
on
I
something?
rolled a horrible. I
Yes.
did a horrible performance check, and I don't even get a chance to redeem myself. I just die.
I didn't say you died. Yes, Gronk. Gobi. Sorry.
I'm.
So, as soon as Gronk goes over the edge, I'm going to run towards the end of the ship where he is and jump off.
Okay. As you all.
I'm catching up to Gronk,
Okay.
I know what he's doing.
and
How are
as
you
I catch
catching
up
up
to
to
him, I'm putting
Gronk?
the necklace of shapeshift.
Okay. You. Boom.
I'm just.
Put it on. Give me a sleight of hand check as you are descending and you're trying to put on this necklace at the same time.
It's okay. Physics doesn't exist. Golby definitely got up to Gronk.
$16.
16. Boom. You put on the necklace. What are you turning into?
I thought he put the necklace on
Well, that's
Gronk,
up
is
to
what he
Andrew
said.
because I'm putting it on him.
Wait, what was that, Gobi? Sorry, you cut out there.
He's putting it on Grunk because he can turn into a larger animal.
Ah,
so he
that's
put the necklace on Grunk.
correct? Okay.
I want to turn into the biggest flight thing possible. Whatever can fly and is as big as possible.
As the necklace
Or
goes
you can
on.
go up to CR2.
Yes. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, hold on, folks.
I figured if I transfer you into a CR2 flying creature that I could just ride on your back. because I'm small.
Giant eagle.
That was a good call, buddy. That was a good call.
Giant eagle is
That
your
was an
best bet
excellent
in
call.
That is
most
stupid.
combat.
Giant eagle.
Yeah, I'll just do Giant Eagle, because I don't think I'm going to be worried about sneaking. Plus, Giant Eagle has attack.
Also very, very true. All right. In that case, you feel your form start to get really huge as you feel these wings erupt from your body. Gobi, you immediately latch on as his form starts to change. All of a sudden, Gronk is now a giant eagle flying in the air. By this time, Mao, obviously
have Giant
you are
Eagle pulled up,
descending
too,
right
so-
now. Would you like to turn to a bat now, or are you
gonna say-
waiting?
No, I'm going to turn into a bat and fly as fast as I can to the unattended steering wheel of their ship.
While he's
Excellent.
doing that, I want to try to dive bomb and claw at the people and then keep flying
Oh,
back up.
like
Like do a dive bomb attack.
Do
Trying
realize
to
I'm
push
on
him
your
off the
back.
edge.
Wait, can I fly over towards the steering wheel with Mao first and drop off Golby?
yes.
No. You're gonna
Oh.
see me shaking my head no the whole time.
Golby's gonna fall off me, dude. What does Golby want?
Gobi wants to start shooting arrows at people.
Okay. You can stay on my back. I'm just gonna be making dive bomb runs, so
We're
hold
a
on.
distraction.
Yeah.
All right. So now,
I also have a advantage on wisdom and perception checks that rely on sight.
excellent. So, at this time, Mao, you fly up to the crest of where the steering wheel is. You can see all of the crew members are just kind of like laughing as they're like watching the chaos unfold. As you land there, you get into your humanoid form. What would you like to do?
Is there an anchor?
All right. So I'm gonna say there's probably some semblance of normalcy. So like a lever going up to go as fast as you can.
Yes.
So I'm gonna slap that sumbitch up, and I'm just gonna fucking whip the wheel as hard as I can. My whole goal right now is to fucking turn this thing on its side to dump as many people off as possible.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'm death gripping this wheel, so like even if I even fucking go over with it, I'm holding on.
Okay. All right. So as you slam the ignition and you just crank the wheel and you hold on. And as you do, you see a giant eagle that you know is Gronk. You see Gobi on their back. You see them rise up above the ship. You two, what would you two like to do as you guys are now above the pirate ship?
Is there an anchor on the ships?
There is no anchors, but what's holding it is these chains that are attached to the other ship.
Let's fly down and try to rip the chain off.
Okay.
Like wherever they have it like grappled on. No, but
So-
they have it hooked onto the side.
you
I
say
mean, like go to the
chains,
side.
dude?
Well, they have to have it hooked to the ship somehow. I figured we might be able to knock it loose.
Like, yeah, break the wood from the stove or something.
Or if it's like a grappling hook and it's hooked on like this, we could knock the grappling hook part off.
Because I mean,
That's
like
what
right
I
now, that
think.
shit's under a ton of pressure because that ship is turning sideways and going as fast as it can, and then
Alright,
that's gonna
let's
put
just-
pressure on all that. So
Let's just fly down and turn the wheel to the opposite direction of the way that RJ's doing it, so that both ships go like this at full speed.
RJ, now you're thinking. I like that plan. We're doing that.
So we fly down, Golby can jump off and push the lever for the gas, and I'm trying to spin the wheel with my talons.
All right. With your 2 feet, you're just trying to spin the wheel as
Yeah,
fast as you
I'm
can.
standing on top of the wheel going like this with my legs.
Just running
my
on it.
lord. This is absurd. I'll give it to you. Sure. as you're turning the wheel, Gobi slams the ignition, and both of you feel the ship start to.
Hey, I
you
grab
just-
Golby and my
And you hear the
claw
captain
and
go,
start
"What's
flapping."
going on? You as he sees you, but before he can say anything, the whole ship lurches
Gobi
to the
wants to
side.
go away. Gobi wants to go away.
I grab Gobi with my talon and start flying up.
Like a claw
I'm not trying
machine.
to hurt him, but I'm grabbing him so we can get out of there as quickly as possible.
All right. So as this ship starts going this way, the other one starts going this way. Now, the ship you are on currently is starting to turn sideways, and you can see crew members start to drop off like flies on the one you were on. I need you to give me a strength saving throw to see if you can hold on.
I just am imagining a giant eagle with a goblin held by its like shirt, and it's like doing this with the tiny little bow and arrows.
It was a 7.
A 7. You're trying to hold on to the wheel, but the whole ship and the inertia of it forces you to let go, and you just drop suddenly as you see all of these other crew members just start screaming as they are all falling off. And as you see the other ship, you see it start to slowly start to turn sideways, and you guys start to hear pop, 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 as you see these chains start to slowly pop off each other. And you can see holes in the wood that are starting to erupt as these are still going on and on and on until the final one breaks. All the people you can see on the other side fall off the ship. Now, Mao, you are free falling. What would you like to do?
Just fall and die.
Poof. Mao turns into a bat. You just, in a like a brief second, like in a movie, you just see Rizzard go, "I would have liked to know a part of the plan," as he's free falling.
Wizard can fly, right?
As he's falling. So Joel, what I'm gonna do in my back form, I'm gonna swoop down towards Blizzard, and I'll be like, "Hey, transform yourself," you know, because I can't pick him up in the bat form, but he can transform himself into a creature.
You just hear him say,
Presumably.
Amanda! As he's falling back.
Eagle! That's all I say is I swoop down and start flying down beside him, as I can just sit there and like
Wait,
keep an eye
Wizard?
on him as he goes down. There's nothing I can
Wizard
do.
can't fly?
No.
Wizard the Raven? Wizard?
Yeah, the Konku can't fly.
Yeah, that was like one of our
He's
first sessions. Do you
okay.
not remember? Why
No, I thought
the
he could
whole
fly.
Goldara story?
I guess I'm gonna have to dive bomb and try to grab Wizard as best I can.
All right, go ahead and give me. I'm gonna say this is gonna be dexterity because you're trying to get there as fast as possible.
Now, Joel, I'm gonna look over my shoulder while he's rolling,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna see what happened to the ship that we pulled away from. Is it steadying itself out?
You can see it's
6.
both of them are slowly starting to rise back up. Because as you can see on the
Oh, but that one still had full inertia, though. Like, that one should still be going off.
well, no, it is. It's just they're slowly going back up. It's not fast. They're slowly going up. As you can see on the sides of them, there are these crystals that are starting to blink on the bottom of the ships, and they're both glowing, and you can see that they're both kind of starting to regain a little bit of what was
All right,
once
so
lost.
instead of following him while he's doing his roll, I'm going to actually try to catch up to the ship that we were on originally. Is there any way I can catch up to it? Or is it just a futile thing and I can realize it soon enough that it's not worth my time?
I would say, honestly, because you guys put it in full speed, it's still going full speed. It's just going back to like this.
But it's also turning in a circle. It's not set
the
to go
other one
straight.
is that's where that's what I was waiting to see if there was a way
Oh.
that we could get to one or the other. So that one that's going straight is gone. That
Well-
other
Wait,
one's
why
still
is it
circling
going
around, and I can like intercept.
We turned both of them.
Yes, but it's still gonna
then we-
move. It's
then
still
we
gonna move
unravel
forward. It's still moving forward, even if it's in a
Mhm.
circle. So in
Are they
other
gonna
words,
run into each other?
let me think about it.
I was gonna say my only question is if there's a way for me to get out of one of them.
Well,
and I can
because they're gonna go
stop
in a
it
circle
and then
like
give them a
this.
landing spot. That's more my thinking.
Okay. You know what? For cool points, I'll give you one cool roll. Give me a d20. This is gonna be a cool roll.
Okay, but I mean, like,
It better be.
what, like, is it with any advantage?
Nope.
Like, do I get like Constitution, anything? Nothing.
Nothing. This is cool roll only. Everybody gets one cool roll.
16.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you lying to me
Yeah!
right now? Are you lying to
No.
me right now?
No, it's right here. Well, bam, 16. I guess it's really shitty, but bam.
All
That is
right.
cool. You gotta
All right.
admit.
Everybody gets at least one
That's
cool
really
roll.
Cool.
That is cool.
I will say this. You could probably get to the smaller ship, as with the bigger one, with all the momentum of it because of how big it is, it would be impossible for you to try to land on it. And plus, the speed is 10 times what the merchant ship is. So, for the smaller one, it's a little bit slower pace, but it's still going in a circle, but it's reachable.
So my goal is to just, when I get up there, turn human, wrap myself around the wheel, and then slap that lever down that stops it.
Gotcha. So you want to slap the ignition down. Roger that.
Yeah, just so it stops moving.
All right. For this, I'm actually... Give me a...
Give me a cool roll.
I'm going to say strength on this one. Just give me a strength roll. I was going to say
I already
dex,
used my luck.
but you are holding on to the wheel while you're doing the thing. So I'm going to say strength on this one.
18!
You got to be kidding me, dude. That's insane. RJ with the good rolls tonight. The ship, as you like holding the wheel, you slap the ignition down and you feel the whole ship just slowly start to rise until it finally rests into a normal platform like it was when you guys leapt off. However, Andrew, what was your roll?
Oh, I forgot. Oh, dang it. Well, it was for Constitution.
No, dexterity.
It was dexterity.
Oh, 7.
As you're
That
trying,
was with my bonus, by the way.
as you are,
Can he get advantage because if Golby's with him, he can do the help action. 5e has a help action.
hold on,
Yeah, help me,
Gobi,
Gobi.
go ahead.
Well, that works too, but I was gonna say I could throw some rope and try to catch him that way.
Either way, which one would you
Just
guys
do
why
the
not?
help, and I can definitely roll way better this time.
Yeah, you say that every time.
Can I roll?
Yes. What would you? What are you going to do, Gobi?
All right, while you guys are saving, I'm gonna be right back.
I'm gonna try throwing rope.
Okay. So, are you tying it to like yourself or just throwing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna tie it to myself and then throw it towards him.
Tie it to me. I'm the one that has to lift him up. I don't want him just ripping you off my back.
Okay.
Both of you.
All right. So as you do, Gobi, you feel a tug about around your midsection where you tied the rope. But it's not it doesn't feel like it's about to like just jerk you off at all. For what you realize, he's a bird. He doesn't weigh a whole lot. so you see him, you just see him holding on the rope. Thank you, Gobi. As
Colby, he said they're gonna jerk you off.
they're gonna jerk you off, dude. Somebody clip that. Clip that. Just kidding. Please. I really wish it was the other one. That me and my hole. I wanted that one clipped so bad, dude. Anyway.
I start trying to fly to
The ship that gets back up. Okay. So
Yeah.
you burst into a speed and you're just going.
Also, my movement speed at fly is 80 feet, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, you're a giant eagle, so yeah, you got lots of speed, dog. So as you're going at supersonic speed, you let them down gently and you feel your form start to go ahead.
Oh, no, I want to do something if you give me one more second.
All right,
I want
go
to
ahead.
fly over with my speed and get to the pirate ship and pull the lever that makes the gravity go down so it just starts plummeting towards the ground to shut the gravity crystals off.
You would have to roll exceptionally high for this, okay? I might give it to you. You know what?
Why? Hi.
Or I'll give this to you if you do a cool roll. So it's either a cool roll or you can give me a very high dexterity throw. It's your choice.
Well, I have to go high on either of those.
Yeah, but I mean,
Cool.
your dexterity is probably shit anyways. Might as well go for the cool
My
roll.
dexterity is a +3 as a giant
Oh.
eagle.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about the giant eagle. But also, cool roll might require less. I don't know.
I don't know. What do you think, Joel? What do you think, Rizzard?
I guess you'll have to decide. You're an eagle form. He can't
Right.
understand what
No,
you're
hold
saying.
on. I do have a quick question. Did
Gobi
he
says
try
cool
to-
roll. Sorry, go ahead.
Did he try to throw the rope?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, we succeeded and we got Rizzard and Golby to your ship. I'm flying to the other ship after I drop off Golby and Rizzard to try to shut the gravity thing off so that it plummets and
Oh.
blows up into the
Okay.
ground.
I thought we were still trying to save Rizzo. Okay, that's my bad. You do you,
Rizzard's
baby.
safe.
I got that.
We're gonna do cool roll because
Gobi
Golby
saved-
believes in me.
Kobe saved
Also-
Rizzard's life.
I'm gonna let you finish, and then I'm gonna throw you the idea that I probably would have went for. But let's see what you got.
11. Is that cool? If not, I can roll my D10 because it resets every time I fail a throw, so I can just keep using it till I succeed. Do you want me to do my D10 or do you
Do
think
your
11
D10.
is enough?
No, do your D10. Do your D10.
So it's a 19 now.
All right. Cool roll accepted. All right. All right. Now remember, this thing's going
Thank God
super,
I finally had something.
super fast, going in a circle. So what would you explain what you're doing? Because I'm gonna let you do the narration for what you're gonna do.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is since I have eagle vision, I'm going to be able to pinpoint. So like eagles are really good at pinpointing a specific target and diving down and grabbing it. So I'm gonna just lock my eyes on the lever that is for the gravity. Because like when we first started, it just went up like a mile in the sky quick. And so I'm gonna set it to go down quick instead of up quick. And so I am gonna swoop in at a really high speed, knock the lever to the other side so the boat just instantly starts full power pushing itself towards the ground instead of pushing itself upward.
Gotcha.
That way the entire ship there's no chance, I don't think, for this ship to survive because it's not just falling, it's like pushing itself towards the ground.
As you
Meanwhile, Gobi and the Rizzard will be having scones.
do. Oh yes, these are very, very delicious. What do you think, Gobi?
Gobi thinks this is the
And
most
I'm still
incredible
just
thing I've
clutching
ever
the
seen.
wheel, just shaking.
It's just like you've seen World War II. It's kind of like.
And Goldie and the Wizard are acting like they both were just about to die like 2 seconds ago, free fall.
This is probably the most fun
Honestly,
I've
I had a
had.
plan for
Honestly, Goldie had the coolest save. Like diving down, putting the necklace on him, dude, badass.
The fact that
By
he could
far
just
one of
put
the
the
coolest.
same necklace on me that he can wear means that he was wearing a very big necklace.
It doesn't have to be. Your neck's big, but it's not like a cow's neck.
It's big. It has to be way bigger than
You ever
Goldie's
seen
though.
those rappers
Yeah, but the necklace
with
wasn't
the gold
meant for
chains?
Goldie.
It's like one of those.
That's also
Yeah,
true.
I'm
The
not
necklace
saying
was not
that
meant for Gobi.
it's a Goldie size. I'm just saying I imagine Goldie wearing this really low hanging necklace
It's like almost
going
touching the ground.
around.
Giant clock like Flavor Flav.
Yeah, like, and he thinks it's cool, so he wears it outside of his shirt.
That's what all the cool guys do. So
Bloody
as you,
boo.
I'm not sure I would have done that. It probably wouldn't have worked with the plan, but
so as you do, you fly up and you land on the deck of the small merchant ship. As you see, immediately all the crystals that were underneath the ship just stop glowing entirely, and you see it just stop for a second, and it just goes straight down. And you guys can see the soft explosion on the ground. Now, after that, are you turning back to normal or are you staying in eagle form? Gronk.
Well, he's still in the
I'm
air
just gonna-
technically right now, so he should probably land first.
I'm gonna just stay Eagle as long as I can, and because we don't 100% know that everybody's off the ship and stuff. But I think it would be, once we check the ship, I think it would be a good idea to land and see what we can steal from the pirate ship, because they probably had a lot of loot.
I mean, it hit the ground with terminal velocity. There's not going to be much that survives.
Gold will survive. It's just metal.
Yeah, buried in the fucking ground, in bushes and trees and all that shit.
Gobi
We're trying
would
to
have
get
a
there as fast
heyday.
as possible.
Colby agrees we should go down for the gold. I know it.
You can't say that. You're an eagle
gonna-
form. All they hear is ah!
And all I'm going to be is like, get the fuck on the ship. Because those two are just chilling, so I'm assuming there's nobody left on the ship.
As far as you can tell.
Those two are just relaxing.
Yeah.
So we're going to...
They're just
Read
literally
through it.
eating scones. Like you see Wizard like literally like just waves his hand and makes scones, and you see them, they're just sharing hot food. On top of the deck, you can see Wizard's like cross-legged as he's like talking to Gobi.
Since the ship is
You're
stopped,
gonna hear me yell. I was like, you can summon scones, but you can't turn yourself to a freaking bird?
Do you realize, and you see him just look back at you, do you realize how much that takes versus making food? Making food is basically a cantrip for love of Lord of Light.
I
Pushing
want
the
to
wheel, and it's like, "Ah!" As I'm slowly turning.
I want to fly down
Okay.
and look at the wreckage to see if I notice anything good.
As you do, you look down. There is nothing in sight that would be recognizable of a
Just
ship.
blood splatters of people
After
around
all of
and
that,
shit.
we didn't even get one extra gold.
There was so many. Like you could see, like with your eagle vision, you can see like the trail of bodies you guys left, and the ship is just dust. There is no recognizable part of it. It's just gone, and you can see like a huge fire started to erupt.
Can I see the shark man?
Give me an investigation check.
Can I use my perception check since I have an advantage?
Yeah, that would be nice.
I
What is
don't
that?
have investigation. I'm a bird. It lists strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Or do I use Gronk's investigation check?
Give me a
Also, by the
wisdom.
way, what is the strength check? on that
Investigation is plus intelligence.
Plus
So
3.
what's the intelligence score?
bird? Same thing. Okay.
It's 8. But I get advantage on any wisdom or perception checks that rely on sight. So would that be an advantage or not?
That would not be because that is perception.
Because it
You're
has
doing
because
investigation.
it has to do with sight.
It's
I
investigating.
thought I was doing intelligence.
He said investigation like 7 times.
Yeah, but
That would be
Tannen said it would be.
-1. It would be a d20 -1 with an intelligence of 8.
15.
15. As you see, there is no body of what you can recognize as the captain or the second crewmate. The hammerhead shark.
So they're alive. I want to fly back to the boat and go under and in the captain's quarters and see if anybody's in there.
Can you fit in there with your size?
Yeah, because I'm
'cause he
about
said
the
it was
same size
small.
as Gronk, right?
You were not in there as Gronk. You were in there as a frog person.
Oh, can I,
I was gonna say the shark guy. Well, he was more broad. He was only 6 foot tall, and isn't Gronk like 8 foot?
Yeah, Gronk's tall as hell.
can I fly down and start scratching at the door to the captain's quarters?
Yeah, he hears that like. It's just scratches.
You just hear Rizard, just turn back already. Why are you even still eagle right now?
One
I'll
turn.
turn
You want
back.
to make sure it's worth it.
Is Mao gonna come and check? Because if Mao comes and check, I'll stay an eagle. But if Mao doesn't come and check, I'll turn back into Gronk.
Well,
and
as you land, I'm gonna let go of the wheel, stand up, and make my way to the crew.
Well, we're trying to check if the shark guy is still on the boat. 'Cause I
Yeah,
couldn't
but we
find
have
his
no
body.
idea that he's not here. We're under the assumption that he's gone.
Okay, I turn back and I say I couldn't find the shark man anywhere.
All right. Well, with his words, I'm gonna grab my axe, ready myself. All right, boys. This isn't over. Maybe. I'm not sure, but we have probably a few different areas: the underdeck, the captain's office, and whatever else is inside that would stop them from falling. We need to make sure.
All right, Gobi, I guess it's time to put away our scones. And you see him snap his fingers and the scones dissipate.
Joel,
They
before I start this
accidentally-
fight, I am going to reach into my pouch, grab one of my vials, and drink it.
Excellent.
Because at this point in time, I need it.
At this point in time, you feel a resurgence of just power in your whole being. And you start to, all that anxiety from the ship starts to alleviate itself, and it starts to relax you and calm you.
I like to think that Rizard disappeared the scones, but accidentally disappeared all the scones, including the one in Goldie's stomach. He's just so mad now because he's hungry again.
That would be so sad and hilarious at the same time.
That's how Rizard stays skinny. That's how.
I think that's the equivalent of being bulimic.
But a lot
It's
safer.
a little bit
Yeah.
less. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
less
less.
safer. You're not damaging your teeth with the
disgusting.
stomach acid.
So, as this goes on, Rizard gets up. He follows you guys to the door. Gobi, what are
Gobi's
you?
gonna collect his necklace from Gronk.
The
Okay.
little hand.
I dropped the necklace. There you go. You're the one that
Put it
gave
on.
it to me. Wait, you're hiding it now?
I've always hide it. Like I said, if I wasn't hiding it in the place, they would have known.
This is
They
very
would have been
true.
like, "Isn't that got a necklace of.
Hey, that's worth something. Let's take that. Anyway, you guys all huddle around the door of the captain's room. Who is going to open the door and what's going to happen?
I'm kicking that shit.
All right,
in.
I'm gonna ask the DM.
No,
a
you're not.
question. Technically, I can jab with my great axe. Like, no, I guess I don't remember. Is mine a double side? I can't. Is mine a double side?
Great axes, if I remember right, yes, they are double-sided.
So technically, they still have a point at the top, so I can jab with it. So I don't technically have to hack. Because if we're going into the captain's office, it's going to be restrained area, and anytime we try to broad swing, it's going to catch on the ceiling.
Very
So
smart.
if I still have my points, I want to prepare myself for a jab attack.
Can
Gotcha.
I fit
Okay.
in there? Because did you guys decide I could or could not fit in there as Gronk?
You don't know. You haven't been in yet.
We have been in there yet.
Wizard! Do you have any
Yes.
As a
spell slots
frog.
left?
Oh, for what? Depends.
Perhaps a small explosion. If we see some enemies inside, you can throw it in there as a confined space. They can't escape. But we don't want to damage the controls.
Oh. See, that's a problem there. You want an explosion, but you don't want me to hurt the ship. That's kind of a...
But it also could be just, I don't know, magic missiles or something else.
magic missile
Or
I
you
can
can
do.
make Gronk. If Gronk can't fit,
Because
you
in
can make
that way, it's
Gronk
very direct
human
attacks
side.
that don't cause an explosion, but can attack somebody in a confined space.
That I can
Just be
do.
prepared to shoot something at them that's not going to destroy the ship.
So I'm going to perch myself up, ready to jab,
Okay.
and I'm going to have either Grunk or Golby open the door.
I'm
As
gonna
I
have
said,
my
I kicked
giant.
that shit in.
I'm going to have my giant crossbow ready, and I'm gonna be kneeled down at the door, pointing it inside.
As you
So
do,
Gobi can open
Gobi
it.
just walks between you guys and boom, kicks the door open. There
That's
is
impressive.
nobody inside the room. Just the barrels
Alright,
of the
right.
papers.
Clear. I am going to turn around rapidly, not swinging my axe, but
Yeah.
swing around and be like, "Hey, we need to check the next area. Keep an eye on your 6."
I'm going
We
to
I
go into
asked
the
Gobi
kitchen
if
and try to
he
find
can.
the wine that he's drinking.
I asked
Gobi
Gobi if
immediately
he
grabs
can
the-
look in the smaller areas because he can fit in them. Because, like, I'm sure the underdeck is probably way smaller than even the captain's office.
It's very
Height-wise.
Yes, height-wise, it's very much smaller.
So I'm gonna see if Gobi will go down there and look around.
Gobi's getting his drink on real quick. Give me a second.
Plus, we don't know what
Yeah,
they're
sure, that's
hauling underneath. We don't know what they're hauling underneath the deck either, because it's kind of ours now since everyone else is dead.
As you do, Gobi, go ahead and give me a Constitution save throw to see how drunk you get.
No, Gobi.
Also, if you wouldn't mind, I would also like to do a perception and see if there's anything worthwhile in here.
Okay. So
I was
first
gonna
we'll
say, I
do
feel
your
like you have to do a
Constitution.
Constitution save because that will affect your perception.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeedy.
Sorry, Joel, I don't mean to do
9
that.
for
No, you're fine.
Constitution.
No, you're fine. You got what? 9?
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Roll perception with disadvantage.
16.
That's not too
No,
bad. You're close. 15.
15. Even a drunken stupor, you can still kind of move around a little bit. The room is kind of spinning just a tiny bit, but not enough to make you dizzy. You've been in this state many, many times. So you're kind of used to it. And as you're like looking through, most of it's just papers. Like I said, maps of buildings as far as you can see. But that's about all you
I'm
find.
gonna take a couple of.
Okay. You take a couple of the.
You know what, actually, if that's all I'm finding, I'm gonna take what I can.
Okay. Don't forget, you guys have a bag of holding. You can take as much as you want, to be fair. So,
You're very generous with the bag of holding because I think there's like a 500-pound weight limit. On
I
it.
was gonna. Well, these are
And-
papers too.
Yeah,
We
I
played-
was gonna say I didn't know if we were actually playing with the limitation of the weight in the bag. Okay, thank you. I do appreciate that because I do
Nobody
believe it
ever
takes away from the
does.
game.
I
okay.
kneel down by the door, and I open up the bag and have Goldie start shoving the maps and the blueprints into the bag. So I just imagine Goldie running back and forth to the door because I'm not. Can I fit in there or not? We never figured it out.
Now that you're by the door, you could kind of fit in there, but it's going to be really, really uncomfortable for you.
Okay, so I just stay outside and I hold the bag open in the entrance of the door, and he's coming and throwing the papers in.
And there's about...
While they're doing that,
Mhm.
I'm looking for the entrance to the understow.
Gotcha. There's about 30 papers that you guys are getting, and all these are maps of certain buildings as you're just shoving them in. Now,
Hey, look, a map of the central bank of the entire country.
as you do,
No, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but we'll look at those later.
as you do, Mao, you do find it's so there's the captain quarters. The wheel is at the top. It has like some stairs that lead up to the wheel. And then when you go down the stairs, you can see the captain's quarters. And then there are these two smaller staircases that lead to the underside of the ship. You open it.
All right, so
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna walk in. I'm going to like. Is it something I can just push open with my weapon?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I'm gonna push it open, and as I peer in, I'm gonna see if it's like able to have like a full swing. Because I'm assuming it's a cramped quarters again.
It's very
Because it's a
correct.
small ship.
Yep.
All right, so that means his big ass anchor and all that ain't able to be swung. I'm gonna yell down there. I'm gonna be like, "Come out, cowards! You're trapped down there. You can't do anything. Leave your weapons and walk out unarmed, and we won't harm you."
Not that bad.
Meanwhile, Gobi, drunk as fuck, I'm gonna fuck them up!
And I walk over because I don't know if this ship has it, but a lot of ships have like a gate on the floor that you can open up to access the cargo hold and like pull stuff out. Is that something
There-
that this ship has?
It does, but it's very, very small as well. It does have one of those.
Okay, because I can at least open that and stand in it, or stand above the hole and see what's going on
Okay.
down there.
Gronk, give me a perception check as you are standing above the grate.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You look down, and out of the corner, just barely, you see the
Hey,
slightest...
I look in this closet. Natural 20. Hey, can I roll to save Wizard's life? To
Yeah, so true, dude.
Every goddamn time.
Because it
Yeah.
would technically be a 22 if you add the +2 modifier to it, but it was a nat 20, so I figured I succeeded.
Yeah, no, that 20's completely fine. So, out of just the corner of your eye, you see the slightest hint of blue down there.
Can I shoot my crossbow at it? Like, nearly miss it kind of thing, see if it moves?
It will be at disadvantage because it since it's a small place and you're looking at them, it will be like literally probably like 10
I'm
feet
not
away.
trying to hit them. I'm literally just trying to hit near them to see if they flinch or anything.
That would still be a disadvantage, because even so, that'd be even closer to you, which even then... Sorry, man.
I rolled a 3 and a 17. Disadvantage for what, though? What? Oh, for my crossbow?
Yeah.
Damage. Why do I have a trouble finding where it says what I roll every time I use my weapon?
Because
18 pounds.
Okay, so
Action.
go to your weapon
Oh,
on
sorry,
your phone.
action.
Stop
Plus
looking
3.
at your app or like the computer. Just look at your phone.
Plus
you can
3.
scroll over, and then you can see.
I was in the wrong tab, that's why. I was in the inventory tab. It's a plus 3
Okay.
to hit, so I have a 6.
Okay. Like I said, well, like you said, you're not really trying to hit them, so I'll still give it to you regardless. So, you... And... You see them shift over right as that crossbow bolt hits. And you just hear... Oh, I want to do that if I were you! You see him lean over. You see him holding the captain of the ship underneath one arm, and you see him holding a very small dagger up to their throat.
All right, so Joel, I can hear them say I wouldn't do that. Right?
Absolutely.
Shoots again.
So all I'm gonna yell down is like, "You ain't got no choice. You come out unarmed, hands up."
Or what? You gotta shoot me with the crossbow.
I mean,
gonna
if he
shoot with
has
the bow.
to, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna say that because, like, if it's a threatening statement, I'm gonna make it at this point.
We already crashed one ship, dude.
Too late.
We'll
We'll
crash
be
this
shooting.
one too.
You just...
I didn't
Keep in
say
mind,
that,
I'm
really.
still in my rapscallion look with my scar and all that, so I'm gonna yell back down. I'm gonna be like, "We don't give a crap. All we wanted was to be there safe. You fucked it up, not us. Come out with your hands up."
You
Do
hear...
a,
you
you
hear-
should see if
Joel?
Joel will let you do a intimidation.
Hold on. Gobi, go ahead.
I've already shot with my bow. Is it at disadvantage?
It would be a disadvantage in your intoxicated state. Yes, it would.
Golby, please. I thought Golby was in the captain's quarters. That was a Golby hero.
No, Gobi was by Mao.
Golby just appears at nowhere to shoot again.
The ethereal goblin.
Well, I was gonna say a period of time has passed because he was throwing scrolls into your bag of holding, and when you were done, you both left.
So am I to assume,
Does a 12 hit?
real quick, am I to assume that you went down there, Gobi, then?
Golby,
Wait,
are
hold
you
on. Are
sitting
you
on the
at the
deck
thing
with
with
Gronk?
Gronk or me?
I'm with Gronk right now.
Oh, okay.
So we're
instead
both
of, so
above
instead
deck
of Mao,
looking down.
he's yelling out, and he just... Out of the corner of your eye, Gobi, you see that it just barely hits his elbow, and you just hear him yell, "You little fucker! All right, I'm coming out." And you see his hand, his big hand, come out from around the corner. You see the blood trickle down his elbow. All right,
Keep your other hand up.
I will. I have to make my way to you first.
Stick your hands
All
up
right,
through
Joel,
the
this is
hole.
not-
So,
I'm keeping
I do have a
another
quick question for
aeronaut.
Joel.
Yes.
The steps. If I were to move up the side of them, do I have a full swing? Like, if I'm going to take like a fucking golf swing down at him in a downward motion, do I have a full swing? So I can just fucking aim straight for his head as he walks out.
I think we have him stick his hands up through the floor, and I tie him up, and then we hoist it over the mast or whatever, and pull him up by his hands, and then he'll be above the deck, and he'll be tied to
To-
the ship.
To
I mean, you
answer-
have to
his
yell that
hand.
because we're in two different locations.
I'm just saying, I figure you can hear me because I'm just yelling down into the bottom of the thing, and I would, if we're gonna do that plan, I would yell, "Put your hands through the hole," or whatever the terminology is for the cargo hold
So,
thing.
to answer Mal's question real quick from earlier, yes, you would have a full swing.
Because
Okay,
I
so
said
I'm
we
gonna
have him
find
stick his
myself
hands
ready
up.
for that. But if he's yelling that, then whatever that guy does is up to him.
Yeah, so I want to yell, "Stick your hands through the hole here," and me and Golby are both ready to shoot.
You just hear him yell,
If Golby wants.
I'll go up with the leader of your group. I don't need to be tied. I threw my
That
knife.
really
I'm gonna yell stop and be like, you know what? I like their idea better. Stick your hands through the hole.
Listen, I already threw my knife. Listen to him. You hear
I'm gonna
the,
shoot.
you into nothing because they moved towards Mao at this point. They're both kind of shifted. All right, stop that. You don't have to shoot. Good God. No, listen. I threw away my knife. Listen to him. He just saw me do it. You just hear the guy.
Stick your hands
Yes,
through-
he
I
did
say
throw
stick your
his
hands
knife,
through-
but please just shoot him.
Stick your hands through the hole,
Hey,
or
hey,
we're gonna kill
Captain,
you.
Captain, you come out first. I don't want anybody next to him.
Well, you heard him go first. As you see,
Nobody next to him.
the captain slowly goes up.
No, please just shoot him for the love of the Lord of Light.
And you see him put his arms down. You see at this point, all that hair was just a wig. You can see he's very bald on top. He's kind of like wearing like powdered makeup.
No, listen, I can pay handsomely in gold.
At this point, when he says that, you hear thump, 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 thump up the stairs. And you see the large shark body push the captain over the edge of the ship. And there you see the captain of the Scourge holding that red knife you saw earlier. Still has the bow and arrow in his elbow from Gobi earlier.
How did he move when me and Golby were watching him? Like, how did we not notice him start trying to run?
He's
You
not
guys-
running, he's crawling.
Well, also, you guys didn't see him. That part of the ship is different from where Mao's at. They're by Mao at this point. So, when
All right, so
he first got
is
shot,
is the captain still with the shark guy?
the
No,
cap-
he pushed the
He's
captain over
pushed-
the edge.
he pushed the captain over the edge of the ship. The captain stood by you. The Scourge ran up the stairs, shoved him off the ship.
Kill
All
him.
right. Well, I mean, that gives me an attack with opportunity.
It does indeed.
So, let's see. And like as I'm swinging, I'm gonna call to them that he's over here. All right, now I gotta find. the
While
goddamn
he's
map.
looking at that, I try to see if Golby will let me, but I want to lower Golby down under the ship and set him on the floor so he can sneak up behind him and do a attack behind the shark guy. Okay, deal.
Gobi accepts.
Okay, so I
Joel,
lay down on the deck
Gobi's
and
ready
lower
for a fight right
Golby.
now.
All right.
Lowers Golby down and set him on the floor in the underbelly of the ship.
All right.
so while he is unprepared, I'm gonna attack with a 17, and I'm also going to smite.
Woo! Let's go. All right. Roll damage, dude.
All right, I'm going. Okay, I do remember my smite. Now I gotta find the right dice here, which is always such a fucking pain in the ass. I could find all the ones I didn't need earlier, and I can't find the one I need now. So that's 10 for standard. And where is... And 9 for smite. So a
9.
grand total of 19.
Sheesh! Boosh! As you start glowing your hammer, what color would you like it
My
to be,
axe.
by the way? Oh, your axe. Yes, you are correct. What color?
Okay, so I am very angry, so I'm going to go with red.
Very nice. These red, not really flames, but it's almost like an aura that builds up a lot like fire as it starts to encase.
I was going to say it's gold as the outsides ripple with the red from my rage. It's like
Ooh,
swing down.
that's sick.
We're not able to turn back into a bird, right?
You
No,
don't have the
it was a
amulet.
one-time use. It
Yep.
was one
Was
time
it a
use.
one-time use amulet?
Yep.
Yep. Boosh! As
Didn't
this
I?
huge beam of light forms around the captain of the Scourge, and you see his whole being start to burn. He looks really rough right now. I would say
Alright,
I would
to
say
end
roll.
my turn-
I would say roll for initiative, but that one hit took half his hit points. Like, is initiative really worth it?
Well, you said there was 2, so it might be.
I just said you couldn't find the other one alive. I didn't say that he was there.
Oh, I thought you said that there was 2 down there.
There was the.
But anyway, so as
captain
I
of the
hit
ship.
him, I'm gonna tell him to lay down, hands behind your back. That's how I'm gonna end my little attack that I just did.
Give me. You know what? Give me an intimidation roll.
So do you remember
12.
what? Sorry.
What was that?
So do
Sorry.
you remember what enchantment I put on my Warhammer? Because remember we did the enchantments?
It was fire, and I believe.
I can't remember. It was something that I thought would be useful, but I didn't write it down.
Yeah, it was a fire enchantment. I believe. What was it? I don't remember if it was 1d10 or 2d6. I don't remember which one it was. It was one of those two. But it was like a one-time use per day, if I'm right.
I can't remember because we were all choosing enchantments all at the same time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I only remember getting the amulet where I get 3 plus 2s per day for my charisma.
Yep. Off the top of my head, I
I'll
can
do
do
it.
it.
Add some more to my intimidation with it. That would have been nice.
For real, though. And what was your roll, Mal?
Well, I rolled 12 for intimidation.
12. Okay. While Grog is looking for that, you see him just disgusted. You think I'm gonna bow down to the likes of you? And he's going to grab you.
Gronkas wants to run over there, by the way, after he drops Golby off.
All right.
If that's possible, whenever I can move again, that's what I want to do.
So give me a dexterity saving throw as he is going to try to grab you, Mao.
Uh, 10.
10. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Okay. You can see he's still hurt from the hit. He tries to grab you, but you swiftly dodge right out of the way. As for now, we have... Yes, Gobi, I was actually getting to you in just a second, actually. So, Gobi, as you get set on the ground, you are sprinting towards the stairs right as Gronk, you show up right beside Mao. You both get there around the same time. Who would like to go first?
I I wanted to use a disarming attack to to get him to drop his knife,
Gobi.
if that's okay. Gobi,
Gobi.
what do you want to do?
Well, I was just gonna try intimidating him again.
Okay. So who would like to go first out of the two of you guys? Or you guys can roll for it. It doesn't really matter.
Should I try to disarm him before you intimidate him?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay.
So I can do.
Well, I mean, the
disarm-
intimidation might make him easier to disarm. Also, that's another way of thinking of it.
Well, I'm hitting his hand with my hammer, so.
Go ahead. Go
Figure
ahead.
It'll work or not.
Go
so
ahead.
it's a
and give me
strength maneuver disarming attack with strength, because I can either do dexterity or strength, and I want to do it with strength, because that's my best one. So I just
Alright.
do a d20, right?
Yes.
17 plus 5.
That definitely hits.
Okay, he does. I do
What?
1d8 of damage.
Okay. Perfect.
Hopefully not too much damage. 8. I do all the damage.
What's happening with your rolls
Ooh.
right now, dude? Hell
You hit him so hard, you hear crackling as your hammer hits his hand. And immediately the knife just drops to the deck straight down.
I want to yell hands up when I do that too.
You just hear him, hands up, you practically destroyed it! As he like lifts it up, you can see like there's an indent of where your hammer was. I can't move the bloody thing.
Or your other hand gets it.
You see him
As he says that, I'm gonna jump on his back, have both my daggers, and I'm gonna try my intimidation roll.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
kill him.
Okay, go ahead, Gobi. Give me an intimidation check. At this point, you guys could start to see like blood is kind of like pouring out of him from every orifice. Now he's looking really bad right about now.
I'm getting the rope ready because I'm ready to tie him up.
All right. Well, they are going to do that. I'm going to run to
15.
the restroom real quick.
What was that? What was it?
16?
16, Gobi? Oh my gosh. Okay, what would you like to say, Gobi?
In like my darkest voice, move and you die.
You see him just stop moving entirely.
Okay, so I want to start tying up his hands, and then I throw the rope over his back so Gobi can tie up his legs. From behind.
So you guys kind of
Like
like,
hog tie him.
do this thing where his hands are
Nice
above
hog
his head.
tie.
Yeah, hog tie him.
Hog
as
tie
best
him.
we can. Well, because I figure once I drag him up top, I can tie him down better, but this will be good enough to tie him down for now.
Okay. You quickly wrap around his hands, and Gobi helps you with his feet. And it takes you guys a good, because he's a pretty thick boy. It probably takes about a good 15 minutes or so for you guys to completely get him tied up.
Then I want to use one of the pulleys for the mast and hoist him into the air, so he's literally just dangling from the rope and can't do anything.
Okay. So you quickly clip it onto him and you wrap it around, and then you slowly start to hoist him up as you're pulling the rope, and you see him slowly start to get yanked further and further up the mast. You just hear him maniacally laugh as you guys are pulling him up further and further and further.
Oh, but he moved.
Do you actually say that?
No, I don't want you to kill him. I
Yeah.
think we're gonna get a. I think we're
I
gonna get a
probably
big
walk our words
bounty.
around Gobi. He's very drunk and not the brightest.
Gobi, we gotta keep an eye on his every move. Because he's gonna try something, I can tell.
You ju-
Gobi just literally sits right in front of him.
So
Well-
I want to hoist him so he's at least 4 or 5 feet off of the deck, so that way, even if he gets out, he's gonna fall.
okay. So you don't want him really far up there. You just want him like barely enough off the
Oh,
ground.
we can go as high as it possible, but I don't want him to be able to reach the deck or the pole. That's the
Okay.
problem. I don't want him to be able to reach the pole and pull himself up, but I don't want him to be able to touch the ground either.
Okay. We'll say just the 4
So
feet.
however
Then.
high. Okay.
Yeah, instead of going up the mast. We'll say just the 4 feet. And you just see Rizzard in the back will go, "Wow, you guys did great." And she's like clapping and like watching all this happen.
Can we look around to see if there's anything that we can shackle his legs with?
Go
Because
ahead.
they're still dangling down far enough that I could use metal.
Well, yeah, I mean, you only have to take him a foot off the ground,
Yeah.
so it's
He's
not like
4
we would
feet
have
off the
any
ground.
issue. Yeah.
I just want to know. I only did the 4 or 5 feet because if he falls down, it's going to make a noise at that height. Like we'll definitely hear it, just in case. But I want to look around and see if there's any kind of metal that I can attach to him to hold him, just in
Oh,
case the
Joel.
rope isn't strong enough.
As they followed him up to the mast,
Mhm.
to string him up, I'm actually going to pick up the knife that he dropped.
Okay. So, Mao, this knife, as you're like looking at it, it's no ordinary knife. It looks like it's made out of obsidian, but the edge is lined with like this light red glow, almost like lava almost.
Lava.
And you're
Am I
cursed.
able to do an arcane?
He starts turning into a shark. Like, ah, dang.
A
All
part
I
of the
did
ship,
is
a
I
part
ro-
of the crew.
I rolled an 11 for the arcane.
Okay. You've heard of such things, but the knowledge leaves you still a little bit confused as one, how did he end up with one of these knives? And two, there's no real idea of what it can or can't do.
So I'm going to stand in front of him. Is anybody else doing anything? Am I interrupting anybody else?
I'm
We're just trying to. We're looking for metal shackles and chain to chain him down with something stronger than rope.
All right.
Correction,
Well, if you want to do that, I'm going to stand in front of him wielding the knife.
Technically,
And I'm
Goldie's
going to
sitting
put the blade.
staring at
It
him.
looks stupid with my fingers, like it's a sexual thing. It's not. It's not.
We know
But,
what
you know,
you're
I'm
doing.
going to be holding it like this, and I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to be like, "So, what exactly does this thing do?" And I'm going to hold it to his leg, like I'm going to cut it.
Mhm.
But I'm just going to place it there to see what he thinks, or if he's going to tell me.
As you're like holding it against his leg, he moves his neck, and you feel a very soft spit on the back of your head. Piss off.
All right,
Quistis,
so
thank you
I
for the like.
did 19 damage. He did 18. And did Golby do any
I
damage?
did 8.
Well, 8. Yeah, sorry, 8. Did you do any damage?
Gobi just
No, we tied
intimidated.
him up.
I'm gonna rip it across his leg.
We're trying not to kill him.
As you
He
do,
said he was at 8, or he was at half health, so that means that's like a 10-point damage there difference. So I have a little room to torture.
as you
And I'm not
do,
going deep with it. I'm
Then
just
what's the
cutting to see if it does anything.
as you cut, a wave of fire pushes through his entire being, and the leg just goes thud softly, and it just kind of dangles there because it's still tied up, so it just limply falls over.
All right, I'm gonna quickly reach up, touch the bottom of his leg, and heal it with healing touch. I don't know how many points you want from that, so you're gonna have to tell me.
What level are you using it at?
Healing touch is a cantrip.
Ah, okay. Let me see. Go ahead and do the normal amount.
Well, I mean, I have anywhere from 0 to 15.
How much do
I'm
you
pretty
want?
sure. Let me double check.
I think you have
I just
to
want
roll
to stop
for
the
that.
bleeding.
So he doesn't
no, I
die.
don't. No, I don't. I only have a amount that I can use.
Ah,
I do not have a roll.
Interesting.
I'm
While
just gonna
he's-
stop the bleeding.
While he's doing that, can so
Wait,
I have
hold
an
on, I'm pretty sure it's a
idea.
cantrip. Hold on, let me look at my abilities. I think it's in under maybe actions.
First of all, did I find any shackles? Because they're not really going to be
As
useful
you're-
now.
as
that
you're
his
looking
leg
around-
is-
action, you can touch a creature, which could be yourself, and restore a number of hit points to that creature up to 15 points.
Up to 15. Okay.
So
Oh.
I just need to know how much I need to stop the
Keep him
bleeding to
alive.
keep him from dying. Yes,
Choose the number.
9.
9. Okay. You heal him for 9 points and you stop the progressive bleeding that was happening. And you see it doesn't heal all the way, but it definitely scabs over a bit.
So he's not going to die from it then.
As far as you can tell, yes. And as for Grog, as you can see, as you guys are scrounging the ship, there is nothing that looks like shackles.
Well, they don't
Okay.
need it anymore. I'm gonna
Yeah,
like
no.
take a step back and hold the knife up. I'm like, oh, Colby, I got a weapon for you.
I'm still really worried that he's going to try to break out of there. So what I
Oh,
think is that we put a noose around his
Kobe's
neck
still
so that if he
watching him,
cuts,
so-
if he cuts this rope, then he falls and it hangs him.
The thing is, if his hands are already up there and there's another rope, if he does manage to cut these ones, he can just grab that, pull himself up. He's an incredibly strong person and then pull it off anyway. He already has one leg. He can't attack, so every attack would be with disadvantage because he has no balance. I think
Not to
that would be a
mention
complete waste.
Kobe watching him. Who really wants to kill him, by the way.
So,
I liked my idea, but okay.
Gobi, did you take the knife?
If he offers it to me and I don't have to take my eyes off of my victim, yeah, I'll take.
All right. You are the proud owner of this magical knife.
Anything I need to know about?
It does normal damage, so 2d4. But it also has a attack called fire. Sorry, I'm trying to read through my notes. I know it starts with fire. Hold on. Fire wave. There we go. Fire wave. It will go out about 10 feet. And it's cone shaped. So when you cast it, it goes like this, like an arcing kind of way. So
10 feet in a cone.
yes, 10 feet in a cone of fire, and it will do 2d10 fire damage.
So normally it just does 2d4 as a dagger, and if I use that move, it does 2d10 in a cone.
Yes,
Is there a certain amount of uses to that fire wave?
there is. It's once per day you get the 2d10.
All right.
All right. You just hear the captain laugh as you hand Gobi the knife. Oh.
And pre-tell what you think is so funny right now.
You see him start to really chuckle from as you give him this look. And he just says to you, "That you think you're gonna live." And you hear like this deep
Right.
laugh.
I'm gonna take this moment to punch him as hard as I can in the stomach, which my unarmed attack, I guess, would I roll with advantage, or do I have to roll it all since he's tied up in?
You won't have to
incapacitated?
roll at all. Yeah, you won't have to roll at all. Just roll
All right,
damage.
so it says 3, but there is no D3.
Give me.
Oh, it's just 3 points of damage, I think.
So what you could do is do 2d4, but subtract 3. Unless it's 0. You'll obviously do more than 0 for obvious reasons.
Well, I mean, I don't want to kill him. It's just to prove a point, you know? Which would be 2.
2. Okay. Boom. As a large thud. At this point, what class is everyone? Non-lethal damage? It is non-lethal damage. Correct. So you hit him in his stomach, and you just hear this low, maniacal laughter. You're pitiful. And he spits in your face.
I pull the big bag from the birdseed.
For Golby to be so kind to take that knife on his other leg.
That's messed up, man. That's crazy. You got them messed up. Gobi, do you do so?
Well, of course.
Hold on, Grog. As you
But do it non-lethal, and then I'll stop the bleeding, but leave him legless.
real quick, Grog, you did want to do something.
I was gonna pull the seed bag out of my bag of holding from earlier and tie it over his head so he can't spit on people anymore. That's what they do in the hospital. They really do that in the hospital. They'll tie a bag over their head.
As you do, hilariously enough, you hear Rizzard in the background like, "No, that's my." Oh! As you put
There's
it
no
over his head.
seeds in it. It's empty. Oh, sorry. The bag from the metal is empty. That's the one I wanted to use.
Yeah, that would be the
Okay.
one. As the seeds
just
slowly
wanna-
dripped out the shark's body.
I
wanted
just say
eat
sorry to
things.
Rizzard.
It's
'Cause I did
fine.
not mean to use that bag. But now he can't spit on people. He just
No.
can spit in the bag.
Now, as for Gobi, you bring the knife to his leg. You see a flicker of light, but then it dissipates.
I'm going to put that one back into my thing, and I'm gonna bring out my ice blade and use that one.
You see his whole leg start to be encased with ice. Gobi.
And as it is encased with ice, I want to take my great axe and I want to turn it sideways, blunt style, and shatter it.
As it just falls to bits all over the deck. At this point,
Alright.
you can see this-
Now, I'm assuming, is he bleeding or anything like that? Is there anyone that I have to heal?
there is no bleeding as it was all frosted
blood
over.
because it's
I just wanted to
Over.
double check. Just wanted to double check. And then I'm gonna look up at his bagged face and be like, "Oh, who's gonna die now?"
You hear him in a very serious tone. You. And I think that's where we're going to end it, boys. It's 10 o'clock. Good stream, everyone.
I wasn't done with him yet.
Guys, we got a little dark on this one.
A little
We're
bit.
torturing a man.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
guys.
tell you right now,
Woo-wee.
he's not a man.
Oh, and
He's a
Goldby
criminal.
got a little dark on this one.